Should be live.
Oh no, you streamed to the wrong channel.
For once, I don't have that concern because I organized my OBS, so now I know what channel I'm streaming to.
Oh, good. You finally did
God
it.
damn, it is streamed to the right place.
You sound disappointed.
I'm always disappointed.
Oh.
Welcome to session 0.A.5.
A 0.5, 0.5A. 0.5A sounds rolls off the tongue a bit, computer lingo.
The sequel.
No, I said it wrong on purpose.
Ooh.
Oh man.
It's like Lion King 1 3/4 or whatever the fuck.
What's up, party people? I have more caffeine in my body than I do blood.
That's hot. Drinking tea.
Yeah, it's caffeine. It's gonna be hot.
The alcohol's running a bit dry. I should have grabbed some beforehand.
What's in your system, Mist? Are you hydrated?
Nope.
I have tea and water.
This dude literally dry.
Bone dry.
I'm eating salty crackers with cheese, and I am not drinking any water yet.
Yep.
Nice.
No hydration.
Oh man, I had
What a
some
freaking
cheese
lad.
earlier. It was port wine cheese. Good shit.
Freaking.
Don't you know Virgil's wonderful advice of you need to
Stay hydrated.
stay hydrated, you'll get more power.
Stay
More
hydrated. The
power.
anger will keep you energized.
You know what they say, you gotta hydrate or you'll dihydrate.
Haha.
Foolishness, Dante. If only you hydrated.
Dehydration, Dante. I almost spilled my tea on my lap.
Hydration controls
Nice.
everything.
Alright, so, quick recap on the plot for Group A. We're finding missing people, we're beating up Mononoke, and we found Izana. Turns out his persona left him because he's a silly loser who got beat up by a bunch of dust clouds who were actually children.
What a
Literally
loser getting
children.
beat up by kids.
Haha.
I forget, so your persona, it's like a bound spirit, right? So it can just
It-
bail on you if it thinks you're a loser?
No,
It's not supposed to.
that's
do
not
that.
something that happens.
It's
Okay.
supposed to be a persona.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess closer would be a stand because it is like a part of you, basically.
Yeah, because
Sort of.
Personas are
personas
also
relapse.
part of you, though.
Relapse.
Yeah, but you can like.
swap them if you're the main character and nothing else.
Yeah, but is this guy the main character? I don't
No,
think so.
no. Wait, yeah, who is the main character?
Hey, to be fair, he is a class that you guys don't have access to yet.
Mm-mm. Oh yeah, isn't there a literal protagonist class?
Freaking which one?
Wasn't it?
There are a lot of them.
I think I might be thinking of the God Hand or something else.
There are so many classes that just scream, "I'm the protagonist."
I mean, isn't Darkslayer like edgy ninja boy, or am I thinking of a different class?
It's Dark Hunter,
Oh, thank
but
you.
yeah,
Hunter, I have that.
it's one of the least protagonist ones.
Oh,
Yeah, that's more the supporting character one. I would say it's more the what's it called?
memories. Sure.
What's a dragon carrier is your magical girl.
Yeah. Anyway,
Recap.
So-
time.
well, that was most of the recap. You guys are working with an investigation group to figure out what's going on, because all of this stuff is connected, they believe. They just need to find all of the strings that connect. Currently, they're trying to really, really big brain this, and they are struggling because this has
Brain not too
been
big
like
enough.
brain not big enough, and also they have been doing all of this work in like a maximum time of 4 hours, so
Difficult.
they're doing everything they can. Too many loose threads.
Quite difficult.
Yeah. Oh, also an important thing that I forgot to mention for Myst. in that intro scene, I was supposed to also state that the person you're looking for works with this investigation group, but she's missing right now, and her name was not one of them on the list that the woman who contracted for you this from you showed you.
Hmm.
Did that
Spooky.
sentence make sense?
Enough,
It did.
I think.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
The woman you're working with went missing, but she wasn't on the list of people that you were given.
Yeah. Basically, she's just not sociable. All right. So, you've found missing children. The Miss Teacher Lady, A's character, Matsuri Inaba, called the parents, and that's gonna get solved.
I'm a third-party detective.
Yeah.
Batman.
And we also have 2 students working on the case.
Yes, Virgin.
Bird. I forgot the joke of my name. Wait.
So, what do you guys do now?
So what were our leads? They're
What are your leads? Certainly.
Okay,
I
what
put these
these
down
info
somewhere.
things have us?
Oh yeah, we had our info pages that you gave us.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos Monoki or people
those had
being
some info
transformed.
about
Very informative.
What we were investigating.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure any of these are actual leads. All right. And in that case, it's probably in Izana, the guy that you saved because he got beat up by children,
just pretend
Which
that
is-
didn't happen to him.
which is the funniest way of saying that, and not the most correct. But he got beat up by children.
Mm-hmm.
Suggests that you guys search around this area, at least to start out with.
Oh, where'd that be?
You guys are at the school right now.
Yeah, we're at the school.
Mm-hmm. You guys are in a wooded area nearby the school, technically, is the most correct way of saying that.
Thinking of like a park or the woods might be.
That's
Because you'd think it would be difficult to just yoink someone off the street, right?
What do you mean?
Well, these people are disappearing. You'd think there'd be witnesses if it was somewhere in town.
Nah.
There.
I mean, this isn't technically a larger city,
Well,
especially
it's
for Japanese standards.
There's 200,000 people in this city. It's kind of a big city.
Get lost in a big city.
It used to be a much smaller city, but then industrialization
Yeah, it
came
looks
around,
like-
and it very big change.
It looks like the further you get from the coast, the less densely populated it is. So, towards the park, seems like.
Right.
Regions, or
It's nice and secluded, easy to take unsuspecting travelers.
yeah, number 7, Moribayashi Park, a little bit to the north of St. Martha's Academy, west of here. Seem like a good place to go for you guys?
So wait,
That seems like a good
can you
place.
like point on the map?
Oh,
Oh yeah. Right. One of the other things that was stated was, or that was happening with the entire group basically is already and has already checking above the main road here. So this under the school area is one of the first places that is being actually checked out outside of this area.
Right. So we're
So-
looking southwards.
Yeah, Izana was one of the few people that was outside of the range of the group, and he got knocked out basically immediately, so he didn't check out the school.
No.
Main road continues this way?
And then come to think about it, there was the thing for me to get me in this story part, which was there was a guy over
Yeah, that's the main road.
around here, and he said that there was people up above, or past the main road, like north of the main road. Okay.
Maybe we're getting pulled underwater.
Like some sort of swamp creature.
Some Cthulian bullshit.
Don't you mean a kappa?
I mean,
Bridge
they
trolls.
do also do that. They just yoink people away, specifically women, to do terrible things to them.
I didn't want to say it, but I was wondering if kappas were what I thought they were.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
that's
that.
what they're for.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's not like Neo where they're just crystal lizards that run around all day.
So yeah, let's see. You guys have any suggestions?
Well, considering we are...
Maybe a park?
Well, did we investigate? Did we find out if anyone on the list had anything in common, like a troop, or was it just unreadable?
Or where they live.
Oh, you mean like all of the students that you guys
Yeah,
just
wasn't that
found?
just a random
Yeah.
smattering of students?
Yeah, or like is there like a difference of like some of them live in, like, are they all from like a different residential district, like are
Would I
some from
recognize them at all?
A and I?
Do you go to
or
this
are they
school?
all from like I?
Yes, I believe this is the school because this is the one the other two go to.
Oh, shit.
Then yes, you recognize most of them. And the other ones you can assume like are just in other grades and classes and stuff. And maybe you have seen them somewhere or another, but they don't stand out enough for you to remember. You know how it is with background characters.
Yeah, the people in the hallway.
Passing
Yeah.
by, no
Mhm.
face.
Not in the
Hair,
animation.
hair color is black and their hair cut is short. Or like in just long straight hair for the girls. And that's it. That's their defining features.
Nothing worth our overing. Can we wake them up?
Yeah, sure.
I give one of them a hearty slap on the cheek. Like a little playful.
Can't say you smack them hard and now it's playful.
Yeah, there's like the anime knocking them into the next dimension, and then there's, you know, like a little... Wakey, wakey. Did you just Team Rocket this kid?
Yes. I mean, how else am I gonna wake him up?
Don't sound
Teenagers will
ridiculous.
sleep for hours if you let them.
Yeah.
After a nice scene of
One galactic punt later.
the kid is like rubbing his cheek and sitting upright on the ground. Ow. What?
Oh, sorry about that, sweetie. You were real.
What? How?
Hey, we're part of an
How I-
investigation. I realize things are a little hazy right now, and you probably have several questions. If you would like to help us keep something similar from happening to other people, mind telling us the last things you remember?
The last thing I remember, I don't know. Last thing I remember, he looks over at someone who is very obviously a teacher at his school, and then someone who is also on the student council. And then he's like, "What? Well, I mean, I was out buying supplies."
Oh, you don't have
For
to lie
my-
to us. Don't worry, I won't tell a soul.
I was out at the arcade. I was walking home after I was at the arcade, and I just kind of started feeling a bit hazy.
Did you notice anyone strange around?
No.
So it was just from the arcade? Like, where exactly is this arcade?
It's sort of around, let's say it's here, and he was going from around this area to his home in this area.
Not too bad.
And there's also station right there. So
There's also the big defining thing here, a clock tower.
Oh no.
Oh
It's
no!
always.
What is it with tabletop and clock towers, man? I wonder if
God,
there's anything in there.
more importantly, Hisashiro clock tower ruins.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
but does the clock still work though?
was it burned to the
It's
ground?
ruins, my dude.
Clock up here.
Oh.
Does the clock still work? Does the clock still exist? Is the better question.
Let me zoom and enhance. Yeah, no.
No.
Enhance?
That's a missing clock right there. Yeah, that's a real crime.
Damn,
Yep,
I guess
it's
time is
freaking
frozen.
on.
Time is gone.
I want to
No,
smack
yeah.
this kid on the back and say, thank you. I really appreciate that. Just try to keep your grades as high as your scores.
He looks
You have
down.
an exam coming up. Don't go slacking.
He looks down. His eyes are wide. I didn't score very well.
Sounds like someone needs extra lessons.
At video games?
No.
You know what kind of lesson.
I don't think he does. I think you.
What kind of lessons are we talking about?
He was saying that he scored badly at his game.
Oh,
I thought he was talking about his tests.
I thought this was a sex joke.
I am still trying to process what.
I was just talking about studying.
Oh,
Everyone's taking different exams alright over here. What'd you get for answer 3? Dude, my test only has 2 questions.
what?
What?
Galaga.
All right. What's the
Man.
answer to this equation? Oh, it's my Galaga high score. What?
Man, the water level in Super Mario sucks. That's my answer right there.
Alright, do you wake up more of them?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I want to prod another kid, give him the same spiel of, I get you're confused, help us so we can keep something... Like, trying to nip their stuttering in the bud, try to get them on track to focus a bit.
He gives a completely different story.
Oh.
He was nowhere close to there. He was all the way in... Oh, let me get that pointer out again. He was in Shopping District A doing something over here. He lives in Residential Area A.
Go in across, a couple blocks down to pick up some food.
Okay, but no, let's we gotta triangulate here. So
That's a good point. Triangulation. Maybe we can find an area of operation.
So he went missing around Shopping District B, and the other one went missing around Shopping District A. Okay. So
We're on the completely wrong track, aren't we? Come on, let's
What
try
I
to
was thinking is that it's not just one person that's abducting them. It's a group.
That's a much more feasible idea.
Let's
triangulate anyways.
Are you gonna wake up a third one?
Yeah, let's wake up the third one.
Let's wake up a third one.
Another completely different answer. This one was on his way home after baseball practice here at this school.
Okay,
And he started feeling woozy.
Okay, so the school here
Mm-hmm.
So all of them had a woozy feeling.
Miss, what is the name of your character?
Oda.
It's soda.
You're quiet.
I'm getting hydrated. Hold on.
Wait, his eyes are starting to glow. Look at him go.
Oh shit, you rhymed.
Getting hydrated.
I just realized I've had the Mary Nostrum background up this entire time. There we go.
Nice.
Nice. Ruin the stream. Good job.
Listen, man, it's barely a difference.
See, now this story is taking place in Europe.
Oh no. We're in Japanifornia.
Ah, my homeland. It's cold.
It's cold and everyone really likes bread for some reason.
You mean bread? See bread? Yeah, bread's good. Haven't you had?
Who doesn't
bread?
like bread?
Eat your
Yeah.
hamburger, Apollo.
Eat your
Anyway,
Yes,
eat,
my
eat,
sushi.
eat your baklava.
I don't know what that is.
it's the Russian mask thing.
No, it's a food, you dumb. A balkava is the mask.
Oh, I'm
A baklava
sorry.
is a fucking food from the Mediterranean.
They sound like the same fucking thing. Anyway,
After
Anyway, I'm hydrated now.
okay,
After
cool.
hearing the baseball story, you do notice that 2 of the other students are still in their baseball jerseys.
Oh.
Hmm.
I want to ask the
Oh.
2 kids we just talked to about their extracurricular activities beside arcades.
Let's see here. Their time of disappearance is also different. One of them disappeared yesterday, and the other disappeared right after school?
Okay.
Yes.
wait a minute. Since
What
I
about the
know
other
some of
ones?
these kids, do I recognize any of them from the names on the list?
The name's on the list of what?
Apparent people gone missing.
I mean, I would think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Basically, only ones that went missing yesterday because they didn't come home at night on a
Yeah,
school night.
parents would notice that.
That's concerning.
Unless they were on unless they were on a business trip to America, as anime tends to do.
These people are not main characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their parents are at home.
Dang.
Their
They
parents
can't
are at
afford to
home
be cool.
and not dead.
Or their parents aren't in the underworld.
I can't think of any more tropes. Not creative. Oh no.
Or their parents aren't a god.
Yeah, my dad is a little busy sealing hell off right now. He'll be back in 3 games.
Eh? Eh?
What?
Eh? So, what's planned next? Ask more people?
Yeah, I did ask the 2 about extracurricular activities, but I think we got sidetracked, or my brain just stopped for a minute and you said something. I'm sorry.
They're what was it? What the heck exactly did I say? Basically, those ones also don't match up.
So the baseball team is a fluke.
You didn't ask the other people who play baseball.
Awaken, my children.
Awaken my masters.
Both of them disappeared directly after the baseball practice as well.
So they disappeared in a pair. Do their
Well,
stories line
so
up?
far that's 3 people that have disappeared from baseball.
Okay, real question. Were they all at that apparent baseball game?
Some were at the arcade. One was getting food.
And one of them disappeared yesterday.
Hmm.
Also, Mr. Still a bit quiet. I think I'll buff your audio a bit.
I didn't say anything.
Buff your audio regardless. Don't scream.
Man, this guy gets passive audio buffs. What a freaking broken kit.
Yeah.
Eh?
Sorry, I'm not from the native land of Nihongo. I don't make anime noises.
Eh.
Nom, 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 nom.
Eh. Yeah, I.
Oh.
Detective, I'm not very smart. Go back to helping cats.
Why are you helping cats?
Because it's more money than you think.
How much? Just, I don't know. Ask. I don't know.
I
Just
get
asking.
3 ramen packets instead of the 2 regular.
Yeah, and I get an extra serving of salt. Detective.
I'm just like, all I can just picture is like Jay looking at the camera, like just turns, looks at the camera, and then just turns back. Oh,
Yeah, for once, Oda actually smiles when he says that.
For a detective, I'm not very smart. Smile.
Yeah, no, I. Do any of the rest of you have input? Because I have no idea.
What happened? Just got back because I had to do something like for 5 minutes.
Oh, we're out of idea. I'm out of ideas. I'm not sure about the other two.
That's not technically true. So far, your average is, for the 5 people that you've woken up, you've gotten 1 person that was over here, 1 person that was all the way over here and disappeared yesterday, and... Or no, wait, that one would have had to be today. That one would have had to been yesterday, because...
I thought it was the one at the school was yesterday.
No one disappeared at the school yesterday of the
Okay.
people that you woke up. And 3 of them disappeared directly after baseball practice today.
Were there any events in the town going on? Thing that would give some cover, I guess?
No. There was no public cover.
I want to ask them if any of them were with anyone when they last remember what they were doing.
Baseball kids were in a group.
The baseball kids were grouped. All of the rest of them were solo.
Did they all drop at the same time?
Not all of the baseball... Well, I mean, they weren't exactly looking at their watches, but it was about the same time.
When was the baseball game? That was...
Practice.
When was the baseball practice? That was...
It was like an hour or 2 ago.
Hour or 2 ago?
No time.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm gonna...
The arcade kid get dropped an hour or 2 ago?
The arcade kid... Gosh dang it, I keep on going back. Which one? He was yesterday, right?
I think that's what you said.
Yeah, because he had to have taken enough time to actually go to the arcade and suck at playing arcade games and then decide to go home.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he
you
disappeared
It had to have been
yesterday,
after
last
school,
night.
so, yeah.
And the other student that went shopping basically went straight there after school, and then his time of disappearance is different.
Mhm.
It's hard to think of any big core. Maybe it was something they ate?
I'm gonna... Well, actually, yeah, they did say they felt woozy.
Yeah.
Maybe someone put some sort of effect on them.
It might have been magical, but it... Yeah, it might have been food. Did they eat anywhere? Like, it's a specific meal at school, a street stand?
Not particularly.
chemicals in the water.
It all seemed like they, even if they disappeared on the same day, there were different times when they disappeared. So maybe it was just one person. Maybe.
You know what? I'm going to I'm going to despite I thought I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to. Didn't I technically get a contact for the guy that I met in my thing, Kata Ano?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all got contacts with our meetup.
Yeah.
That's what the first scene is about.
I'm just gonna ask my source here if he's found anything or seen anything different. Do I get anything on that?
He hasn't seen anything specific, but also a very important point of notice: the ones that you killed alongside him didn't become children.
Yeah, there's that. I was also thinking about that one.
He's fought a couple more since then, but none of them were type chaos, and also none of them turned into kids after being killed.
Do they just dissipate?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just dissipated.
He's kind of just roaming around.
I was actually also just going to ask, like, do we happen do our victims here happen to know, like, I don't know, an estimated time of when they went like, you know, when they passed out or when they left blank?
He said earlier that they weren't really looking at their watches.
Well, I mean, the baseball people weren't looking at their watches, but it was like directly after baseball practice, which was only an hour or two ago, which ended.
Part of this process is it can happen pretty fast.
Because what I was going to do is I was going to ask our source here, Kata Ano, when he was at these specific times. Because I almost have a sneaking suspicion of, oh hey, this dude being attacked by Mononoke, and I'm actually evil.
His let's see here. What exactly is the question, or are you not actually asking it?
What I'm asking is that, like, because I'm pretty sure we would at least know the times of, like, you know, the, like, when the people from baseball practice became, you know, chaos types, and I'm pretty sure we might have a general of what happened to person in shopping district A and shopping district B. So more or less, I'm asking, when was he, like, hey, weird question. What time were you like where were you at like, so at this time and then this time on this day and whatnot?
Well, a couple hours ago is when you met with him over in like this area and saved him from getting beat the hell up.
Mm-hmm.
Was that about the time that the baseball kids got off practice?
Around that same time, yeah.
Okay. So then it's unlikely he had anything to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Mist, you're big brain man. Help.
I would not go that far.
What?
Do you want some assistance?
Please.
Can we phone a friend?
Can we have a hint coin?
Investigate.
I choose to roll investigate of my own volition.
I forgot. I was trying to find skills on my sheet, but I forgot where the skills were, so I was...
No, you don't. No, you don't have to. You guys are just going off of word of mouth right now. You guys haven't seen any of these places with your own eyes.
Oh.
Well, let's check those places.
Where's the list of rollable skills again?
I'm not talking about skills.
Investigating the places, not roll.
We show up
Oh.
there and investigate.
Yeah, I was joking.
Oh, also,
Go to
the
those
very
places and actually check it out.
also the very top thing in the pinned messages is the list of skills.
Ah, yes, there it is. I'm stupid.
It's been a while.
No. Yeah, it's been a bit.
Okay, cool, I'm good. Let's investigate.
So,
Where are we going to first to investigate?
Arcade.
I'm gonna head to
well,
the.
you're closer to the baseball
yeah.
diamond.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's check out baseball since we're right here.
Alright,
That's a baseball.
you beat me to it.
Oh, that's a baseball.
Oh,
I deleted myself.
Nice.
Nice.
Drag your token back out.
He's dead now.
Virgil just Thanos snaps out of the plot. There I am. Oh, hold on, guys. Let's go to the arcade, and then I just melt into a sewer grate, never to be seen again.
Everyone's just like, well, that just freaking happened.
Oh, there he
Yeah,
went.
that's good.
And to never be seen. Oh, there he's back again.
It was teleportation error. Let's investigate the baseball diamond.
let's check out a basketball.
As what's his face? Who the hell? Wait, Izana. Izana basically gets in contact with Spec Prov and gets them to start coming over to smooth out some of the mess of disappearing kids and stuff, and says that he'll handle this part from here and have this out of here quick as possible as you guys go off to the baseball diamond.
Alright, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Off we go.
It's gonna be very short to walk to this baseball.
What a
Well,
strenuous...
you guys are on the other side of the school.
This.
So at the very least, you have to walk to the school, go around it, and then get to the baseball diamond. But yeah, basically.
Okay. Man, I don't have to bust out my motorcycle.
Baseball.
Go
So you come to the fenced off area of the school used for baseball practice, and it's currently all closed up.
Like, what do you mean by closed up?
Like the gates are locked and stuff.
I'm just gonna climb over, whatever.
Is there a lock I can just open?
Uh,
A lock you can just open?
Yeah, like, wait, is there just a gate?
Yeah, there's a gate.
Yeah, you said it was just a fencing gate. That's why I'm just
Oh,
climbing
I'll just
over.
open the gate, fuck it, yeah.
is the gate locked?
Yes.
Just gonna be the renegade I am and just hop on over the gate like I don't care.
I will. Well, there's an unlocking skill for any of those with good agility.
Ah, yes. Let's do that. I just roll dice equivalent to my stat, right?
No, it's a 2d6 system, and then you add your stat.
Yeah, so it'd be 2d6 plus your agility.
So 66.
No, it's not 66.
No, it's
Oh, okay.
What?
I'm sorry.
There you go.
So what were you trying to do
Trying to open the lock on the gate.
with pickpocket or
Unlocks.
Yeah.
Unlocking.
Okay.
master of unlocking.
Yeah, I'd say that works. It
Can you, like,
takes a
do
little bit, but
partial transformation with as a Dark Hunter? Kind of like just make a little rat nail pop out and use a Jimmy the Lock.
I mean, thematically, you can do that. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'll do that.
Right. It takes a little bit, but this normal lock has nothing on your magical fingernail, so
Master of unlocking.
Is
As
your guy just
Rat
becoming
hand.
Gordo?
You should take this rat claw, for you are the master of unlocking.
Gross
Please,
ass rat hand.
Break a nail off and give it to. I'm gonna stop that right there.
yikes.
Anyway,
All right then. So
Well, is anything special happened to me? Because I decided to just jump the fence.
either climb or acrobatics.
Okay. Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna trade any of your dice out for that roll, Ed?
No, I actually quite like the dice that I have. I can do pretty much everything I have with that.
That's good, because you also barely succeeded.
Oh,
Oh wait, what? Oh, I didn't.
Cool.
There we go.
Okay, that's also a success for climbing over it. You
Yep.
get over there faster than them, and are you going to switch any dice out?
Let me check my numbers here. Uh, let me look at my stuff here just to see. If I, hmm. I'm looking. Oh, this is where the system actually gets kind of nice, where it's like, I could trade in this one thing for that.
Must strategize your numbers.
I think the only ability I can't use right now is Blade Flash.
4s.
Yeah,
I can't do my grand invocation.
I'm pretty sure for me to succeed that check, I need 10, right?
For this one, it's an 11.
Oh, it's 11. Then I'll trade in the 4 that I have for the 5. So I'll have 3 5s.
That's pretty good. So, since you got over there faster than them, make a sense check.
Oh god, no.
That one goes off luck.
Oh,
Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum.
oh no.
Oh no.
Yes, luck, the best stat.
I mean, look, my worst stat.
What is your stat line, anyways?
6, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My stat line is a perfect 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 6, 4, 3. I'm very smart.
Wow.
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 I'm pretty sure that's not good enough.
What does the
Do you want to switch out that 2 for something higher?
Sure. I'll switch out the. I'll switch out the 2 that I'll switch out the 5 that I got. With the 2.
Okay. You feel something is extremely wrong. This... How do I say it exactly? After getting inside, a strong pull brings you toward the pitcher's mound, where behind it, you notice a bizarre symbol.
Hmm.
Oh man, it better be the brand from Berserk.
This appears to be a distortion, specifically one known as impure land. A distortion in Kamigakari is basically a magical no-good zone that has to get solved somehow because bad things are happening.
Okay. I I at least have an idea of what I'm thinking of an analogy for it right now. I'm
There's
thinking
bad
of
juju in this land.
I'm thinking of like I'm trying to forget I'm trying to remember what they're called, but in Neo yokai do something similar to that where they just put this weird kind of bad zone that just drains your stamina and sometimes health. And you sometimes have to purify that because that, makes them weaker and whatnot.
Yeah, they can do stuff like that.
Okay.
You didn't get high enough to know like exactly what this does.
Yeah, because with those, with the exchange there, it's only a 12.
Once we get in, I want to take a look at it.
All right. Everyone else roll sense as well.
Oh boy. This is gonna be good.
I guess I guess I'm just sloth squatting over here with the
Nice.
hammer. With the hammer, the hammer at least visible in some way, like trying to wrap
the
my
best
head
I could
around these
Possibly
these
get
things.
as a 9. And
I would like to switch out the 3 in there for my 4.
Yeah, but no, I also got a 12, so that's not
Yeah, but I want the 3.
okay.
Mist, do you want to switch out any dice? Mist?
Missed.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Mm-mm.
Am I staring at the clouds? Ah, yes. The cultish.
This doesn't feel right.
I look at the
Well-
symbol and think of peaches.
On the plus side, none of you failed, so it doesn't just explode and bad things happen.
Oh.
Because
well, this is,
if none of you successfully find the distortion, it just goes off and everything's bad.
Oh.
Yeah, that's distortions.
well, this is
Well, that needs
is
to
the-
stop.
this isn't good. I don't know how to take care of this. Does anyone know anything about that?
Well, what kind of role would it be to know how to handle one of these?
I can just tell you guys right now. You can either mend the distortion, or you guys can break the distortion.
What are the effects of each?
Mending a distortion is the better way to do it because nothing bad happens, but you guys have to try. If you succeed at mending it, then everything's good. If you fail at mending it, everything is really bad. If you break a distortion, you don't have to try. You just do it. But a bad thing happens.
How does mending work?
You have to roll whatever kind of check this one is. And for this one, you guys have to succeed on a strength check to mend it.
Ah, so you're basically just grabbing ends of this and just trying to slam it back together. Bending the meaty folds of reality.
Well, technically it goes however you describe it, sort of. But for this one, yeah, you could do that.
Who is our strongest in
We
the
have to
land?
choose
Well, it's
between
definitely,
rebellion-
Oh,
I had to check
Oh.
the name.
who is our strongest?
We have to choose
Definitely
between
Aglia.
rebellion and motto. I see.
For this one, you guys all have to do it.
Oh. Oh.
There are, however, mechanics for that also.
See, I said we just destroy it. Because if we destroy it, it won't be as bad if we mend and fail.
I have big muscle brain, man. We have to try. We have to at least try the painless way, and if it bites us, it bites us.
Yeah, I don't particularly like this
As-
thing hanging around
as-
where I work.
As much as I love breaking things, I don't think we should break this. It doesn't seem like a good idea.
Let us mend.
How do we do the muscle?
It'd be another 2d6 roll, and then you'd add your strength.
Boy.
If that's what you mean. Before you roll, are you all in agreement with mending it? Because this is an all or nothing thing.
It's 3 to 1, so yes.
No, it's an all or nothing thing.
Will you help us mend it?
I don't see why we shouldn't just destroy it.
I
What's your
see
reasoning?
you're not being cooperative.
Well, I guess. What's your
It is-
take?
It
What do
is
you
a 3 against 1, and I know when I'm outvoted, so I'll side with you guys.
I would like to at least. Reasoning. Want to hear it?
I think she said it earlier. It's less risky.
So who's to say that this rift won't send some energy field back at us while we're trying to mend it, and thus we're much more weakened for any sort of surprises that could come from it. While if we destroy it, we'll be much more prepared and ready to take on whatever it comes at us.
Or it just throws something even worse than if we fail. It almost seems like a gamble either way.
Either way, there's a risk. I guess we should go for the risk. Off.
Yes, because there is at least a chance that things won't be a pain in the ass.
Every shot you don't take, right, Oda?
I never miss.
Well, then you shouldn't be scared, should you?
Whenever she says that, Agnia kind of smirks a bit.
Doing it?
Let's do it.
So yeah. So are you gonna try to mend it then?
That
Wait,
sucks.
Yep.
there's one more thing.
What?
I'm not gonna allow. Well, there are two more things, I guess. I'm not gonna allow you to do it, Ed, since you rolled before I could say it. If you guys aren't confident in your ability to do a thing, you can do a thing called Spirit Burn.
Oh
Ah,
yeah, Spirit
I know
Burn.
this. I remember
You-
when Smooth was explaining that.
Yeah. You guys in that middle column on your character sheet, you see that big 22 with the crest.
Crest.
Mhm.
That's your spirit energy, basically. You can burn some of that for the first ability. It's called what the hell was it called? Let me scroll down real quick. It's called Physical Transcendence. You can give yourself more d6s to roll on a check, and you'll lose that many d6s in crest also.
And I'm trying to remember, do you get crest back?
Yes.
Okay.
You can get it back from distortions. You get it back after fights, and you get some back at the end of sessions and stuff. There are other
Okay.
ways to get it back also, but I don't think they'll happen because they're way out there and weird.
I think there's a class that we're not playing that also has the ability to get it back as well.
I don't recall. Maybe.
I thought I remember you mentioning that.
Maybe. It's been a while.
How much crest do you have to give up in compensation for the roll?
As
The amount
much
of
as you want. You
D6.
can just get
As much
D6.
as you want.
It's the same amount of d6s as you gain extra dice.
Like,
So, for
like a
example, if you were to roll 3 d6s on this instead of just 2, you would roll 1 d6 and you would lose that much crest. You can go up to 3 extra dice with crest.
So 3 in addition to what you already have?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not too bad. I like that.
Yeah. I
And then there are those times that I lost like 15 crest all in one action. I was like, oh, thanks. That's 15 of my 22.
For anything.
Don't worry, you guys can go negative.
You don't want to do that though.
Doesn't
You
that
don't
nearly
wanna do
kill
that.
you?
Yeah, never do
Or have a
do
that.
chance to kill
Only
you?
if you end the session negative. It
Oh,
could
right.
kill you.
Or
Just
have
has
a
a-
bunch of
There's
horrible
a-
other effects.
There's a chart you roll on if you have
Yeah.
negative.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I remember
And
Smooth
there's
explaining
some
this with
not
his
good
one
stuff on that
character.
chart.
His one character who did end in the negatives.
And then my friend who also ended in the negatives, but he got to negative 70 and rolled literally nothing happens. You keep going. It's okay.
Yep,
It didn't
then you're-
happen. Fake
and-
news. Didn't happen.
And if I recall, Ruth had a character whose body got switched.
No,
Yeah.
Body
no,
snatchers.
no,
Her
another
soul died and
spirit.
her body got stolen.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
And they didn't know it was a different person.
no one
Not
knew.
at first.
No one knew.
I will do some spirit burning, because I have a piddly 1 strength.
One last mechanic. You guys can, for distortions, 2 more. 2 more Fine. First one. For distortions specifically, when you guys make the check together, you can, if someone gets over the check and someone else gets under the check, you guys can give up to 3 of what you got to help someone else out.
Oh.
It's nice.
Hmm.
And then the last one is you can have some people just not roll, but it makes the check harder on the people who are rolling.
I
Hmm.
assume whatever threshold they had is divided and added to everybody else.
No, it just goes up by 2. They don't want to make the math too difficult.
Sounds fun by me.
Yeah.
I see.
So, yeah.
I will choose to burn some spirit.
Also, a nice thing about spirit burning with physical transcendence, you can switch out all of your dice except for 1. You have to keep at least one of the things you rolled, but when you switch out dice, you can switch out all of them but 1. So if you rolled like a 1-1-2, you could switch out both of those 1s if you wanted.
Hmm.
May I swap out one of my die?
Yeah.
I go down to P1. I go down to 21 crest.
What?
No.
What?
no.
No, you
It's
already
not
rolled.
enough
You
height.
can't. Yeah, he said you can't do your crest thing.
Oh, I thought I asked if I could do it now, I mean.
No. I said beforehand you can't do the physical transcendence thing. Also, that's not how it worked. Nice. We're getting there. Maybe. Anyone else wanna, before you roll, anyone else want to do the physical transcendence?
I want to burn my spirit.
Need for it. I'm strong enough as it is.
You have a +5 on strength checks.
So since I have a 1 and I am doing the spirit burn, would that make it a +4? Because you said it could go up to 3 pluses.
No, it just adds dice, not a flat number.
Yeah, just that.
You're going to be rolling d6s.
Yeah, you
Yeah, so
roll more dice
So instead of
when you
two-
physical
2d6.
transcend.
it's gonna be 3d6.
Okay, all right. So it'll be
Yeah.
3d6
You're
plus
still
1.
you're still gonna only have your +1, yeah. Also,
Okay.
I think this only apply. Oh no, actually, it does apply to you also, Ed.
Oh?
Your cover gives you a bonus to your strength.
Oh, does it? I think I
Yeah,
already added that, actually. No? Yeah, I didn't.
No, it's not. It only adds to rolls. It doesn't add to your stat itself. So
So, like-
that's yeah. So yours is actually a 10 instead of a 9.
Cool. Should I put that on the mod section of main stats?
No.
if you look at your stats, you'll see a cover bone, and it'll
Yeah.
show you. Yeah.
That's written
Yeah.
down. I just
Yeah. I think
Only for-
Monica is the only other one with a strength bonus because student has tenacity, which gives I think 2 strength and 1 willpower.
I thought I only gave 1 strength.
Oh, mine is a
What I
+1 to agility, intellect, and will. Nice.
Agility, intellect, and
I
luck.
thought tenacity only gave you like one strength.
I
Might
don't
have
recall.
misread that.
You didn't write it down, so
I did
I gotta
not.
go look in the book.
'Cause I thought I didn't need it.
Take
Oh,
a
no.
look.
So the cover bonus only applies to raw stat checks?
yeah.
Okay.
So if you're doing a raw like strength check or like a raw whatever stats
Luck,
on there,
yeah.
it's only
Okay.
Yeah. They would also add to your maneuvers or the skills that you guys just did, like unlocking, because that is the same thing.
Okay.
What do I roll for my crest reduction?
1d6.
1d6. Three.
That's not bad. All right, so Monica missed.
I am trying
Just
to
do a standard roll.
Tenacity. Yep, 2 to strength
yeah.
checks.
Yeah, 2. Yeah. Oh wow.
Oof.
Why did I
Oh,
come to 1?
Wow.
Okay.
Look at you guys.
Chunky.
So that should
And
just
we are
be-
allowed to replace dice in these checks as well, correct? So if we
Yes.
get our dice numbers right.
Mhm.
Okay.
So then
If I really wanted to make that 4 into another 6, if we wanted, because I have 2 6s in my stock.
So then it comes down to, because of course the cover adds, bonuses to that, so then my
Just add it at
strength
the
would
end.
be 7 instead then.
No, you don't roll it. You just add it at the end of whatever your result is.
No, I'm talking more
Ye-
for stat stuff for cover bonus.
You are currently at a 2d6 plus 9 for this check
Oh, 2d6 plus 9?
because your strength is 7.
No, it's changing that number by accident. So it
No,
should be-
don't put it in the mod thing.
don't put in the mod thing.
It's not actually a stat, and that'll
Okay.
affect your entire stat line.
Okay.
Yeah, and only
Okay.
only to roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then this would be
Plus 7.
6 then. That's actually 6. That number is okay. I was okay. So that's a plus 8 then. Okay. That was where everything was getting all messy.
Okay.
Wow. Holy shit.
I can tell you guys right now, the only one who didn't succeed is Virgil.
Oh no.
Y-
Swap
y-
your numbers, you fool.
No, you guys, you could do that, or you could do the give bonuses thing that I said earlier.
Well, let's see. The best I can make this on my own is a 12 because I have a 3, and a 2 3s and 2 1s. So
I have a 12 and I passed.
that extra
so-
dice. Oh,
You
reading
can
dice roll.
do the number giving thing for free.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your power.
Give me your power.
Lend me your energy.
I almost feel like what I would see then is just like
Foolish.
I kind of
Oh,
run
no.
in and almost fuck everything up.
yeah, I almost either see that or it actually tries to just disintegrate you, and I just slap some sense into you, and it's fine.
You slap me, and that slap gives me just enough will to unga.
Yeah. I'll just give you the max 3. It doesn't matter.
Virgil. Strength is everything.
Well, and with that, plus 3, all 4 of you pass.
Yeah.
So how do you mend this distortion? How are you strengthfully doing this?
With the newfound bit of will given to me by I am bad with names.
Agnia.
Agnia. It's giving me a little push. Try and just giving me a nudge to push my body even further and try to rend this rift back together with my bare hands, my rattan talons.
I almost feel like we all have a piece of it, to be honest. You're just the one who started melting when you tried to put your piece together.
The good
And I'm
old
trying,
teacher,
okay?
the good old teacher cracks her knuckles gracefully and then gives it a big fucking push together.
How do you crack knuckles
You
gracefully?
do a hair flip.
She does it with a very pleasant smile on her face.
So she's go. I only think of the "we are going to beat you to death" image.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking of.
So yeah.
Okay.
So, what's this distortion shape like?
Well, it's on the baseball diamond.
Is it just like, I don't know, like what I mean is like, is it like a weird like brand? Is it just like a weird like purple portal? Like what?
It's basically a weird brand on the other side of the pitcher's mound, sort of thing.
I was picturing like those rips that you see in like the Jogalia cutscenes, where like the purple void rips have happened. That's what
Basically, yeah.
My mind went straight to the space-time anus that takes you to the Artorias of the Abyss DLC.
Just think of the
that
fucking
It's
rifts
pretty
that
much
happen that
that.
send you into the negative dimension in Kirby.
I really hope you know what I'm talking about, Smooth.
I'm gonna go with negative dimension from Kirby. I really don't know what you're talking about. But congratulations. You did it. You guys tore the tear apart, and as the pieces of pieces go out, you guys all see bits of glowing air around you. Specifically, you see it at at first base, second base, and third base. On the other side of all of those are also distortion symbols.
Oh,
Bases have been
we
covered.
have more distortions to seal.
Base is
No,
loaded.
you don't.
Mm,
As the torn bits of this distortion fly out, those marks all start glowing, or all start flashing very brightly, very rapidly. And from where you guys are standing, a small shockwave goes out and stops at them, and they all send one pillar of light out each into the sky, and basically a giant tear appears like 15 feet above you all.
Oh,
And in that tear, you can see straight into space.
beautiful. Wait. Oh no.
There you go.
That's not good.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's real bad.
that's not good. That's not good at all.
The edges of the tear become extremely wobbly, and then it disappears.
I had to mute for a second, take off my headphones. How'd we fix this? Quote unquote.
You tore the
It
thing
just
apart.
vanished.
That's not
You
mending though.
physically tore it apart.
It's not mending though.
If you do it with enough spirit energy, it can be.
Okay.
It's like, how do I say this? It's like trying to pick up a burning hot coal with a pair of tongs or with a pair of like gloves. It's two different methods of doing a similar thing, and they'll have different results.
Okay.
The tongs will make the tongs hot, and not your hand. The gloves could catch on fire if you're not using the right kind.
Okay, I gotcha.
The best part is I don't have to freaking explain which of those was what, because it wasn't actually an analogy that made sense.
The best kind of analogy.
The terror in the sky disappears, and very far away in the air, like basically in the corner of sight sort of thing, you see another one, like probably several miles away in the sky, that opens for a split second and then is gone again.
Hmm.
Ah, so this wasn't the only one.
Can we figure out where that area it was over?
Probably near the arcade.
It's in that direction, yeah.
It's all the way in
Makes
Shopping
sense.
District A.
Well, it looks like we're off to the arcade.
Question, Smooth.
Hmm.
Had we all divvied up and tried to take one of these distortions on our own, would we have been able to stop this?
It is all the same distortion.
So we just took out different corners of it?
E-
My question is, if we took out all 4 of them at once, would this have not happened?
I'll explain after,
Okay.
because that's plot stuff.
Oh, my bad.
That's fine. As you guys head around the school again to be on your way to the direction of the arcade, you guys hear a very loud tree falling sound that came from around the area that you guys met Izana and beat up those children at.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Why do you have to keep saying it like that?
And
To make sure you're
Criminal.
paying attention.
and I was
We just taught them a lesson, that was all.
I was gonna get on my motorcycle, drive to the arcade, say help out, this distortion business. Maybe play on the arcade.
Play some Galaga while people are dying in the background.
Yeah,
Yet.
Hey, you want to
And
play
it-
some Garou, Mark of Wolves?
Ark of the Wolves.
sure. I'm game.
And thus ends scene 7. You guys all get a contact. You can write down Izana if you don't already have him. You could write down the children of Hisashiro High, or you could write down one of each other if you want.
Oh man.
Just anyone that appeared in that scene with you.
But only one?
Yeah, only one each. It goes
Oh.
in your bonds section.
I'll take Azana.
I'll take the Izana. How you spell that?
I'll take because I don't trust these fools yet.
Izana.
I'll take the kids.
Izana. Okay.
Why
Kids
are
are
you
good
taking
for-
the kids away, dude? We just freed them.
Kids are good for rumors.
Children have to go back home.
He's
It's
not
bedtime.
wrong.
I'm pretty sure all you're gonna hear is them talking about the foreigner student.
What's the first letter of the school again?
H.
Kids of HHS. What I put them down as.
Mhm.
And say H kids, I would be really concerned.
Yikes.
Don't
Diddle
H
the
the
Kiddo
kids.
Part 2 coming to a theater near you.
Season.
Now that is
Yikes.
unprofessional.
So do I put them in the first section or can I put them in the fourth section?
What?
For the bonds.
Just
Bonds.
Oh yeah, you left your first one blank because the NPCs. Leave the first one blank. It's the first one is a silly thing. Don't look at the first one.
Okay.
Put it in the fourth slot.
Okay.
I think A, you're the only one with 5.
Yeah, I met a lot of people because I also essentially cross-pollinated.
Yeah, you were the only one that was in an extra scene.
Cross-pollinated.
Yikes.
What else would you call it?
So this is
Semen
the
that
first
I've
part.
seen, don't start talking about like plant semen everywhere.
What?
That's
Let's
what pollen.
Oh,
continue.
right. Yeah.
So since we're going to another scene, one of you or any of you could choose to go backstage for this scene instead of actually appearing. This would be the time for you to rest and recover health. Or you could just use a talent to get your health back, or you could just use an item to recover your health. Which, by the way, I'm just going to say this here and now. After session 0, you guys are going to basically remake your characters, so anything you use in this session will just basically come back to you.
Yeah, but if we use an item, our style rating goes down, so...
Thinking you guys have a style rating. Nice!
Well, hey, I didn't get hit last session.
But
Yeah,
you
but
didn't
how much did you
taunt.
Royal Guard?
Not enough.
I'm not running Royal Guard.
Ooh, not even running Royal Guard. What a pleb.
Imagine
It's not
not
even-
running Trickster every day.
He's not even using Trickster.
Running Darkslayer, bro.
Okay, we.
Oh.
Okay.
That is what the style's called.
Anyway,
So,
where are you guys headed off to? You go into the arcade or the tree that fell?
That fell because that's more immediate.
I would head over to the tree because I am concerned for students who were there.
Didn't the tree that fell was like pretty much right, like you know,
Other side of the school.
the other side of the school, yeah.
Oh, didn't you say it was where Azana and the children were?
Around that area, yeah?
Yeah, so teacher would go there.
I mean, I need to get my motorbike to go to the arcade, and it was on that side of the school, so I guess I'm going that way.
Could just anime your motorcycle to be nearby, and it would make
You're a foreigner, so you're basically Japanese.
that true.
Because that's the statement makes
This
sense.
is-
You see, you have all the powers of a Japanese person. You just have to make a funny fish out of water joke.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have a car.
Hey
Everyone.
kids, I'm just gonna throw them my keys and walk.
But as you can see, given from our scenes, though, I can't can't make the anime faces. I'm just
That was a joke, by the way. Jeez.
So the game plan?
Uh,
I think a 50-50
Forests,
split would
trees.
make.
I didn't hear that. You cut out for me, Ed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think a 50-50 split would make.
Alright, so that's the adults going to the tree.
the arcade, as they should.
with these hooligans in line. There's probably kids skipping school right now at that arcade.
Oh no, it's time to be the hall monitor.
I hope
Smoking in
you
the
know
bathroom,
city
I
is-
will have
is
your
in
head.
your hall to monitor.
Alright. So, As-
Vroom.
as the adults get to the area,
Vehicles. So I'm just gonna. I'll catch up eventually.
Right on the back of the motorcycle.
I mean,
It's
And
you're-
legal. You can't have
Right,
two
with
people.
that hooligan? I don't think so.
Fair enough.
you have your own motorcycle. Your cover gives you a motorcycle also.
I do not remember reading that.
Trust me, you do.
It's illegal to have two people on the back of a motorcycle.
Well, it's not a motorcycle. It's a scooter. You know, like from Persona 4 Golden.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, start scene 8 with the adults. Investigating the wooded area again reveals someone new on the scene, and none of the old people. It seems that Izana and Specprov really did their job of getting out of there.
Good.
A blue-haired woman, looking to be in her 20s, stands there.
Hey.
She stands beside a fallen tree with a very large claw mark at where it was detached from its stump. A bit away from her, you can see a large maggot-like creature with pincers on its face.
That doesn't look natural.
Oh man, it's a Pokemon.
The woman turns to the two of you, looking mostly calm.
Do you
So
require
are
any assistance?
You
Or do you have this covered?
What do you mean, covered?
are you the cause of this problem, or are you the solution?
I'm a simple bystander.
In that case, and I look over to next script, and I look over and it's like, well, we should get to work in that case.
Combat. Do 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 do.
Rather not have this thing making a wreck of our, of your one.
Oh my, so considerate.
Less marks they leave on this town, the better. Keep people from panicking.
Oh?
Yeah?
And what has this creature done to you?
Well, it's destroyed public property, for one thing.
To jump to such conclusions.
Well, you mean to tell us you're the one who destroyed the tree?
I did not.
Were you witness to what destroyed the tree?
I was.
Was it this creature?
A pillar of flame comes up from behind the torn down tree.
Also unnatural.
To jump to such quick conclusions when you've not even thoroughly investigated the area. Such investigators.
How do you know we're investigators?
Back to, for a detective, I'm not very smart.
You seem so nonplussed with such a situation. You're obviously awakened. And to be on this scene right now, when that buffoon Izana was here,
So she knows who Azana is.
Tell me, what's your reason for being here?
I was simply going to check up on something. Unfortunately, staying hidden when there are so many people around is quite difficult.
Something or some things? Like those children who were here.
What do you mean?
That she was checking up on something.
Something. I've no interest in people.
Well, what exactly is this something you're checking up on?
There was a project of mine around here, and I have the feeling something is incorrect.
Is there any way we could help you in that case? Care to elaborate on the situation? Or... I guess just care to elaborate.
I was going to look up on the distortion I was testing.
Oh.
The distortion? Well, we so happened to run into a distortion not far from here.
Oh.
Yes, it was very, very nearby.
Nearby,
Yes.
for instance.
It was over by the,
Tell us, why are you so interested in distortion?
It was at the baseball diamond.
Yeah, the baseball diamond. I was trying to think of the word.
I was trying
Yeah.
to cut her off. So have you been the one setting these things?
These. It was just a simple one. Why? What happened to it?
Well, look over the teacher. Should we come clean? I don't trust this woman as far as I can.
I don't trust her, but if we don't tell her more, then she probably won't be willing to tell us anything.
Or she might get immediately more aggressive. Well, a lose-lose situation.
Might as well come clean.
Suffice to say, we took care of it.
She closes her eyes, looks down slightly, and flips the hair in front of one of her. Sorry, technically you couldn't see one of her eyes this whole time. Not that that is important, but her hair is covering over her right eye. She
Hair eye
Does-
covered. Oh shit, it's Ray. Sorry.
she does a hair flip thing and lets out a sigh. Trying to do simple research.
And what research would that be?
Research for yourself, or is there someone you answered?
I used to answer to someone else, but they left me with nothing really of my own. I have no more desire to work with them. And thus, I try my own research. My work is less than ethical, but it's not harmful.
Less than ethical, but not harmful. You know, there's
How
a little
many-
bit of a disconnect that I feel.
How many god hunters do you know that create distortions? The answer is 0.
So that's sketch as fuck.
So, okay, I came back. So did half the party just run to probably either this episode's antagoni or one of the major antagoni?
Well, it's a sketchy
Sure.
woman doing sketchy things.
So possibly.
Who is freelance, so I'd assume.
I don't know about the freelance part. Freelance villainy, that's for sure.
This thing, so I.
Can't recall.
We were questioning her about her working on her own, and her work is ethical but harmless.
Well, I wouldn't say taking out a tree would be harmless. It's a bit of an eyesore.
As I said, I didn't do this. I'm simply monitoring Mononoke around.
To a question from earlier, was it that big worm that took out that tree?
She opens her eyes and looks to her left where the tree has fallen over, but she's not looking at the tree, she's looking where the flame pillar from behind the tree was. No.
Well, she's not even hostile, just
Range?
passive aggressive. Regardless, I want to go take a look at the pillar of fire.
I'd
As
be
you s-
careful getting close if I were you.
That's
As-
worse.
As you step forward, the maggot-looking thing starts to actually take notice of you.
Hmm. look at my path.
Does it just like turn towards him and just look? Or does it
Yeah.
look noticeably agitated at all?
Yeah.
Look at
It-
this. If there is some kind of sneak.
It's looking directly at you.
You're not gonna sneak.
And this is when she says, "It might be good to note, I have no control of these things. When I said I was a bystander, I meant I was a simple observer."
That's even more suspect.
Are you the one that brought it into being?
No.
Do you have plans for this being at all?
No. Besides
She doesn't really-
observation.
She doesn't answer the questions. She's not being mysterious.
Uh,
Suppose if you're simply observing, there are no objections to us cleaning a house a bit. Something like that shouldn't be let run.
can I, like, from where I'm standing, just investigate the worm? Give it a look and see if I notice anything about it?
Yes, you can, but I'm gonna go ahead and answer that the thing that Ed said first.
Yeah.
She tilts her head a little bit backwards. Oh shoot, what was it exactly that you said? I had a good wording on this.
Any objections to us cleaning house if you're simply observing? Or rather, you should have no objections if you're.
Well, my distortion was meant to bring such beings here for me to observe. And I mean to observe. However, there's the matter of the distortion that you broke. How, pray tell then, am I supposed to do my job?
Well, maybe do it in a more controlled environment instead of a city. Actually, clean up after someone.
And
I do.
preferably away from my school.
Every Mononoke I have monitored, I have also destroyed.
Name on these things. People know that you did it. That way we won't do it next time.
There, literally no one would ever give permission for something like that.
Yeah, I think if they put their name on it, they'd probably be in trouble with some higher-ups.
Is there any way I can tell she's telling the truth?
Is there one of those?
There is an intuition skill.
It might not be the same thing. Sure. You can roll an intuition. It's luck-based.
It is indeed.
If I am legitimately convinced she will clean this thing up, I'll just prod her a bit. See if she'll make sure it doesn't do anything too destructive and leave her to it, I hope. It's not bad.
Yeah. You can get from at least the tones that she's using, it sounds like she's been telling truth this whole time. She hasn't changed anything she's said or any way she's been saying things.
Just a little, a general vibe of being over it. Talking to us, I mean.
Also,
Oh.
with your roll an identify check, which goes off intellect.
Yeah, and
Isn't
I get
a spirit
a...
crest like a unique to a person can be used as an identifier, I
+1.
guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I get a plus...
Obviously, this woman is also a god hunter.
Yeah, she mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're evil, so they're clearly going to call themselves a devil hunter.
I'm gonna
No.
gonna switch my 1 out for one of my 3s.
Not be a man hunter.
You need more than that.
Oh. I will switch out a...
Oh no.
What?
Don't tell me.
What?
That's the needlessly high number one. Oh. It's not possible for you to make it now.
Tragic. Okay.
Wait.
Well, actually...
Wait. Yeah. Even if you switched out the 1 for a 6. That's bogus. I hate that.
Tragic.
I hate this system.
I try and look at the worm, I accidentally look at the sun a little bit, and my eyes just kind of glaze over.
Here, how about this? You look at it, and there's an aura about it that is very incorrect. You feel like you should be able to identify what this thing is, but there's something off about it that you can't explain. It's not a normal Mononoke.
Something awfully strange about this one. I can't put my finger on it, though.
It's clearly her Shota brother that she morphed into a maggot.
No! Why?
I don't know. This is clearly the villain, and this is clearly something else.
But yeah, she does say aloud that there's something off about it.
Oh? Something off about this one?
It feels not right. I don't know what exactly, though.
I'm gonna use the pad.
Whoops.
What, that is... I don't know what you could possibly mean. It's a simple class chaos Mononoke.
Do I know what a class chaos would be?
Well, a class chaos.
Oh, class chaos.
It's type. It's the same type of things that, like, those dust balls that you guys fought last episode.
Yeah, I just misheard the wording.
Yeah.
Trying to think of what else I can do.
Roll an intuition real quick.
I'll roll an intuition real quick. Oh.
What?
Ignore that.
2s6. What is that?
That's a roll.
2s6 plus 1. How did that become 2?
2.
I don't know.
What did that mean? You know other class chaos Mononoke you found around this area?
Yeah.
What did those end up being?
People. Oh. Well, considering what happened around this area, I feel like this may be similar.
What do you mean?
This worm might be more children.
She pauses, blinks, and says, "What?"
Well, the Mononoke that appeared here, when we finished ridding ourselves of them, it turned out they had been transformed from people. Most notably children who attended the school. Smoother you
As
there.
as per the silence, she really doesn't have much of a response to that.
Well,
for quite a bit.
I'm guessing you've never heard or seen of anything much like this before, have you?
Of course not. How would such a thing even occur?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? And what we're trying to figure out. It's
There's a
tied.
disappearance of people.
Yes, actually, that's something that my associates and I are investigating. We're trying to figure out where these people are going and why.
Interesting.
Tell me, have you noticed anything odd around town lately?
No. I've been monitoring this area the entire time.
Have you seen anything out of the ordinary for this area, considering you are an observer of it?
I've seen more Mononoke than I wish to. But they were simple to take care of. And then Izana came around.
What has Azana been doing?
Lying on the ground, passed out.
Ah,
You guys found him very quickly after that, however.
so he wasn't there for long?
I assume not. He didn't die.
Miraculously. Trying to think of what else to ask this woman.
There's quite a lot of things you haven't asked her. Like, for one thing, this woman.
Doesn't have to name yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, tell me, we have been talking a while. I don't exactly have something to call you by.
Is that important?
I would find that to be quite important in the conversation.
Now she's being a mysterious asshole.
Clearly a villain.
I mean, she could just be socially awkward.
She could just be an asshole.
Or that.
She could be a villainous asshole.
She's at least one of those things that you mentioned. I can guarantee.
Maybe all three of them. Maybe she's socially awkward asshole who's a villain.
Like, we don't have enough of those.
We haven't met any villainous assholes yet, have we?
Maybe. But yeah, what would her name be?
My name is Tsukari Kasisako.
Oh. Very Japanese.
Yeah, I put sounds together and it made Japanese sound in my head, so that's how I name things.
Fair enough.
Sometimes it won't be like it be, but sometimes it do.
Mm-hmm.
So why exactly are you making these observations?
Mononoke interest me.
How so?
They're much like people.
Care to elaborate?
Sometimes their actions are unpredictable. Sometimes they are in a pattern. But they always act in their own self-interest.
I am alive.
They
Welcome
don't.
back.
Your
They
air
don't-
conditioning was very loud.
What's up?
Your air conditioning was very loud there for a second. It's fine now.
Oh, it was probably. Wait, maybe Discord's auto. I'll check that.
No, it's fine.
They don't much care for the feelings of others.
That's a red flag.
talking about?
I assume this is a discussion of the nature of Mononoke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
while she's
sure.
observing them.
And she's comparing them to people and setting off some red flags. We also got a name.
That being?
Tsukari Kasisako.
Oh yeah, I also figured out that the worm might also be people.
Hmm.
Much like the fuzzballs were.
Much like the fuzzballs were.
Or the dust balls.
The fart gas.
Sure.
Interesting.
But yeah, you got any ideas here, Virgil, as you've been T-posing?
Well, I was focused on quickly. Sorry. I have no plan. I am very curious about the massive pillar of fire. Is it massive? How big is it?
It was big, but it stopped.
Oh.
Oh,
It stopped like a couple seconds after it happened.
so it was kind of like the ground burped.
Sort of.
It's the ground look
Except you haven't looked at it.
I want to take another step. Is the worm still offended by my presence?
Yes.
Stepping onto a nest or something?
now.
Mm.
Hmm?
Not sure, no.
Eh?
Screw it, I'm sick of questions. I want some straight answers. Nice. I'm gonna stomp over.
Alright. The pillar of fire happens again, and after it goes away, you hear something screech from the other side of the tree.
Hmm?
The worm, or the maggot thing, its pincers go freaking full crazy as it worms forward a bit to the other side of a bushel
So is it coming towards me?
in your direction. Yes, and now
Oh,
all of a sudden, she is kind of stuck between this thing and the pillar of fire. Not like really, really close by, but
She's on the
Jeez.
path.
yeah, she's in the middle of the two sets of things. She
Let's-
doesn't look worried though.
Yeah, I'll let her handle this problem while I do my investigation.
The maggot thinks you are the problem,
I see.
and that would be the start of combat.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
For the two
Yeah.
people that are not here,
We can use our things to enter the scene if we so wish.
yeah, you can make appearance checks to randomly get over here anyway, even though you weren't here.
You knew him on by, but you notice, wait, is that fire coming from the forest? Oh no.
Yeah, that's why it's a luck check.
Let's see.
Must have been imagination.
What a funny coincidence.
Is that a pillar? Is that a pillar of fire over there?
Ah,
Must be seeing things.
Pillar of fire. I think they've got it covered.
So yeah,
Life in the Mojave.
you two can make those checks.
Nah, they got it.
Oh
my
no.
luck is awful, so I doubt I'd be able to.
It's a really easy check.
They
Give it
got
a shot.
Need to find out about these hooligans at the arcade anyway.
Did they teleport back to the where they were going? After?
Did the what?
Do they
Uh,
teleport after the scene that we're
Like
in?
back to the where they were going.
No. They would go to you guys instead of going where they were going.
Yeah, I would just say better off staying together and going towards the arcade then.
Okay.
So you want to keep your split group then?
Yeah, we'll see how bad of an idea splitting the party is real soon.
It'll be fine.
Running away is a valid tactic.
Not from spirit barriers and stuff.
Yeah, you have to put up a barrier.
You're definitely supposed to.
Supposed
So, do one of you put up the spirit barrier?
I would appreciate it if the teacher did, because I'm trying to check this stump before it gets to me.
to. Woo, barrier.
Okay. Well, here we go.
Yeah. Could you do that again?
Ooh. Why?
Barrier. Why?
Why are the two of them on the wrong side? Ooh,
Oh.
not that one.
Wait a minute. Oh no, there's two.
Oh no, where am I?
Drag yourself into the
Yeah, drag yourself in.
Oh right.
Hit.
Eh?
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 Don't worry, guys. I got a battle theme for you guys.
That character
There you go.
familiar.
Oh, I want to play Rise with you.
I'll put on the battle music from DMC3.
I'm gonna put on Mario Luigi.
That's way too action based for this anime adventure. You gotta pull out some personas.
Oh, but don't you know we're a very experimental and interesting show? Don't believe my own words.
So the two of you are choosing to start in those areas?
I thought my
yes.
positioning was preset. Like, where's the
You could be
No, you could choose
here
anywhere
or
in the
here,
black
here,
boxes.
here, or
Oh.
here.
Fallen trees right here.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
I will specifically be away from you because chunk.
I'm probably about to make a horrible decision.
Oy. Don't worry, the horrible decision was already made.
Oh boy.
And it wasn't made by you.
Cool, so
Ominous.
it wasn't my fault. Don't answer that.
He's referring to me and Monica.
He's right.
Oh.
You guys got this. You're fine.
And then like that Ratman and
How else are you gonna get power?
God.
Ratman and
Is this a boss
are
fight that we're
fucking-
fighting with half the party?
No.
No, this isn't a boss fight, but this is clearly a
Is
harder
this a mini
encounter.
boss?
Sort of.
Yeah, so it's the giant worms in Central Park.
So, what's your guys' initiative scores?
I forget how to roll it. Oh, it's just the
You
run
don't
number,
roll
right?
initiative; it's a flat number.
Yeah, it's a flat number. Oh, hey.
Initiative's next to your
12.
MD.
Okay.
13.
Add turn. Add turn. All right.
Yes, the
There
squirmy.
you Oop,
Wiggle, wiggle.
That thing looks
Yeah.
like it came out of Pokemon.
It looks like a Digimon more.
Yeah, that looks
Oh.
more like a Digimon than a Pokemon.
Whew. All of them were wrong. Thank
Oh.
goodness.
Then I
Ouch,
guess it's
shit,
from Sympho. Then I guess it's from Symphogear. Then.
It's
Oh, that's-
definitely not, no.
Aw,
That's not
damn.
from an anime. That's a 3D model. If you look at it, that's from a video game.
What the fuck is a Symphogear?
I think that's incorrect also.
Wow, my headset just tried to blow out my ears. Ow.
Nice! Okay, so,
Hey, chat, did you hear that? Did you also get ear blasted, or am I lucky enough that it was only me?
I didn't hear anything, and I have it running in the background, so
You have the sound on?
I have it set on low just so I make sure audio's playing.
that's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Wow, that hurt.
Like,
You okay?
I just got sound blasted by audio static, so no, but yes.
got sound blasted by yourself.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but no.
Well, yes, but actually, no.
See, I had the volume on my phone turned up really high because the Parasite Eve soundtrack is really quiet. and then the track changed, and I didn't expect it to nearly blow out my sound system. Fucking Chinese piece of shit. Let's continue.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, the first thing is timing start. Do either of you even have any timings? Oh,
I do. And
you
I'm
do?
going to become...
Rat.
as the Rat Man finally does the become rat thing.
And I'm going to get rid of my pair of ones.
All right. Are you going to gain the extra physical rank or the extra magical rank?
Physical.
All right.
What does that do?
It means your multiplier number is 1 higher
Okay.
for the entirety of this fight now.
Ugh. Cool.
Are you going to use your Shadow Gate?
That's me, because Dark
Yeah.
Hunter thing.
Oh, I have it too.
I
Oh,
don't think you can.
Can you not do 2 timing starts at once?
You can if you it says you can, but Shadow Gate and Bestial Transformation don't say that each. So no.
Okay.
You already used yours.
Okay.
yeah, I'm not going to use Shadowgate.
Yeah.
There's my...
I also don't think you can because you don't have anything within range you can switch with.
Yeah.
So I guess that was wrong of me to ask. Okay.
Do I roll another 2d6 to replace that?
No, not yet.
Okay.
It only happens after the end of the round.
Okay.
What
Sorry, I'm a little... haven't played in a minute.
What is she going to do?
Please,
First-
don't be hostile.
Yeah, I mean,
There's that.
not exactly planning on it.
She doesn't do anything with her timing start. Okay, so then it's the first turn. Which is
Alright, Mistress of Wizardry and Magic.
Matsure's turn.
I will cast Noble Magic, in which you gain a +3 modifier to your magical damage.
That's a constant thing on you.
Yeah.
You don't have to cast that. It's just also.
It's a
oh wait,
passive.
no, you did.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
okay,
passive.
I see it. It says passive. Okay, brain dying.
It's been a while. It's been like, what, 2?
Yeah.
2 weeks? 3?
4.
Jesus.
It's been like a month.
Mm-hmm.
Forgive me for spaghetti brain forgetting rules.
It's
Pizza.
alright. Potes or pesos.
Don't think I have anything I can actually do right now. So I'll just
Ooh.
move.
Yeah, you can either move 1 space and do a turn like normal, or you can move your combat move amount of spaces, which makes it so you can't use a magical attack or a ranged attack.
Yeah,
And what
I
is
definitely think. I don't think you should.
Oh wait,
go
is it
get
not
close-
diagonal? It's just up and down movements.
It's up and down,
I
side
definitely
to
don't think you
side.
should get closer
Okay,
to
Every
the
square.
death worms.
I move to the side
death
one
worms.
and end my turn.
Alright.
And you might want to... I'd suggest trying to position yourself closer to me so I can pull aggro. Or attempt to, anyways.
I mean, you also gotta
Uh,
remember engagement. If you two are next to each other and if they're engaged with you, the other bug could just hit A's character because you two are kind in the engagement.
Yeah, that's why she's trying
right.
to be a certain distance away from you.
Aaron.
At least enough where she can slap a heal on you.
Alright. And is that your turn then?
Yes.
Okay. Then in that case, it would be your turn, Ed. Or sorry, Virgil's turn.
It is I, the Lord of Rats. And with the fang of the Zodiac, I will bring you...
Come on, keep
I will
talking.
bring you Cow and approach
Aw.
Squirmy Wormy.
Not too,
I don't
not
know.
chimney
Like he
enough.
came and he's gonna open the beach because he thinks it's just too stupid to say.
Oh gosh, dang it. Okay, one thing. You have Explorers of the Dark as one of your talents, so you just kind of had a +2 modifier on initiative, intellect, and luck check.
Oh,
So technically, you didn't fail that sense roll, or you didn't.
does that really change anything?
No,
Just something
However-
for me to keep in mind.
it did remind me of the fact that you guys get the ability to make free identify rolls at the start of combat.
Oh, I
Yeah,
wanted-
push me
you
back
guys-
up real quick. I fixed
you
my
already
initiative.
you already tried to identify this one and failed, so I don't know if it has rules on doing that, on if you get a retry when it becomes available, but I'll say you can. It's freaking difficult, as you can see.
I see.
Identifying her and it are not as difficult. Each
I
of you
want-
get one free identify.
I want to identify the one over here.
All right. And Virgil?
I'm gonna try and identify the word. I'm gonna give another
All right.
I might want to switch out one of these numbers since that was a very good roll.
Yeah.
so-
Let me tell you right now, you could lose the 6 and still pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch out that 6 for my 3.
It's very unfortunate because that would have succeeded against that. But yeah, that's still a freaking terrible thing.
So
Yeah.
it's 2d6 plus my int plus Explorers of the Dark, right?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Do you do you have a 6 in your pool?
No, I have 2, 3.
Ooh.
Dang.
Guessing it's 15.
It's 16.
Ooh.
Yeah, that one's freaking rough.
Oh well.
But you guys were told that it was told by her that it was a class chaos Mononoke.
So we at least have that knowledge.
Yeah. And you have identified this salamander over here, and you know that it is a class mythic Mononoke.
Ooh.
Oh.
What is the danger scale chart on these?
They're just different classifications.
Hmm.
They technically have nothing to do with that.
Man, I can't wait till we run to the Fiend Mononoke Matador.
Its size is 1, meaning if both of you tried to run past it, it can only stop one of you. It's weak to both cold and magnet, but I don't know if anyone here does elemental stuff.
I do elemental stuff. I think I do wind. Yeah, wind.
You think
Darn.
wind would actually no air? Fire.
It's very fire.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to give you this or not, but it has the ability to have fire damage.
I see.
Yeah. That's one of the things that it can do. And I think that's technically all the stuff I'm supposed to give you. It's hostile.
It's
It's not
hot.
happy.
It's
Just
bad.
thought you guys would like to know.
It's not happy.
It's hostile, and that's where the fire pillar came from, and its claws are the things that knocked over the tree.
Well, it seems like
see.
they're buddies.
Wormy did nothing wrong. He was just vibing.
Well, when Virgil stepped closer to Salamando over here, it got more aggressive.
Perhaps they're friends. So I assume full move is just that's your turn.
Yeah, that's your entire turn if you do it. Hi.
5.
Also
Can I stand on the tree?
Also, another thing to say: the full move is only in one direction.
Oh.
It's a really bizarre rule, but it's like freaking absolutely booking it in one direction. It takes your entire turn, and you cannot turn.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Combat move is the one that most people actually do stuff with, because for one, it only takes your timing prep, not your entire...
Oh.
This is in the way. It's an obstacle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like this over here, it's an obstacle. It has its own set amount of HP, and you can break it. If only
yeah.
Monica were here to break it.
Mm-hmm.
Break.
There goes that mechanic.
Yep, there
whole thing's a wall?
there goes one of my character gimmicks,
Basically.
which is just break
stuff.
cover. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So it's okay. It's functionally around a corner. 6. This seems fine.
And I assume you don't do anything with your what's it called? Your timing attack then, huh?
Yeah, I can't really do any.
All right.
Wait, what's the rate? Oh, never mind.
So that's your turn then?
Oh, you went before. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's Kasisako's turn then. She takes the initiative to take a step or two back.
Not my problem.
She's meant to be a simple observer, and she doesn't like getting boxed in.
Fair.
No ganks tonight.
And she ends her turn as the salamander.
Salamando.
Salamander.
Fiery
Salmon
boy.
The absolute squiggly unit himself.
Squigs on over.
Squig. Ooh. Gosh dang it.
Nice.
I do actually have to move it.
Does he push the tree?
It's its own square thing, so I can't. It was layered above the salamander, so I couldn't move it without moving.
Oh. Okay.
It goes whoop, 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 whoop. And then flames appear in its mouth.
Oh no.
Fireball.
Screaming.
And fireball happens. Very fireball.
I guess
See.
blue-haired girl's more of a ranged character because they didn't declare engagement on our salamandery boy.
I mean,
Perhaps
it didn't
they don't care.
cross right next to her.
Yeah, there's that too.
So
Do know that she's just been chilling here with them for a couple minutes, and then you started to walk up closer to them, and they got hostile.
They don't like the scent of rat. I'm not wrong, though.
So how does evasion work?
In this case, it's not evasion.
Oh.
In this case, it's a magical attack. So it goes off of your resist instead.
Uh-huh.
And how you absorb that damage
He
is
didn't
different.
like that. It's a 2d6 plus your resist, which is lower. And technically, I didn't say it was attacking you. If I could freaking find my coin, I would flip it.
Oh.
Where the heck did my coin go? It's my great. Oh, there it is.
Do you have a specific coin for flipping?
Yes, my great flipping coin. I've lost a lot of money on this.
Oh.
Oh.
Specifically, the one time that I can remember. Actually, I've done. I've done a lot of stuff. I've lost a lot of money on this coin,
Oh.
but I was happy with it every time, I think. So let's see. Heads, Ed, tails, A. Where'd it go? There it is. Good news.
It's me?
It's the mage that's getting fireballed.
Cool.
Whee!
You can probably eat it. Fireball.
Fireball, yum.
Oh,
Where's that even from?
That's
Uh,
brawl taunts.
yes.
Oh,
It's Yoshi doing the fireballs.
Fireballs,
Yum.
yum. So, a giant ball of fire is coming straight at you.
Yes.
Make a resist check.
What is my
And-
resist?
Yours is a +6.
Ooh.
Also to note, you can also do the spirit burn in combat.
I see. There we go. 14.
Is that enough? Check. Wow, good for you.
Yeah.
That is enough. You only take half damage.
Yeah. How much damage?
Only 13.
That's fine.
How much health do you have?
I currently have 21.
Oh my.
Well, I have to calculate the damage for that.
You're down to 8?
21 minus 13. Yes.
Good
Good thing I have healing.
I
Yeah.
think we fucked up.
I have
Bum,
healing.
bum, bum, bum.
Do you want to roll your dice to put in there?
You said we got it. We got it.
Sudden danger.
So if we get a TPK
Because
in
Monica-
the,
Wall.
we did spend a lot of time talking. Maybe they made it to the arcade.
Meanwhile,
That's not how this game works. You guys could, I think you can still try to make appearance checks at the end of each round.
And
Or at the
Monica-
very least, I'm going to let you.
Yeah,
fucked
Monica.
up.
appreciated.
I can cover the arcade by myself.
No, we didn't fuck up. They fucked up. Big brain.
You're you really gonna play that game, miss? Of that? Nah, I'll be fine in the arcade by myself.
Worst that could happen.
Yeah.
It's an arcade.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen? We're on school grounds.
Oh no, we got sucked into the video game.
Okay.
That's a different episode.
Let me make sure I'm done. Yeah.
That could happen. We got isekai'd.
Oh no, not another one.
So, that's the salamander's turn. And now it's the maggot thing.
I really hope it's not fast.
Teleports behind you.
Yeah, it only moves like here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no. There was my luck roll. I don't know if that was good enough or.
Hold on a second. Let's see. Oh, good news.
Oh.
It rears up and all the way from over here goes to slam down on you. It stretches very far.
Oh no.
Make an evasion check.
We fucked up.
A bit.
What was in your spirit pool again?
2 3s.
You matched, which goes to the attacker.
Oh,
Oof. It's time for big oofs. As it does. This one should be less damage.
should.
Should. As you take 25 physical damage.
Ugh.
Yeah, this is a really bad time for triumphant music. Thanks, Shuffle. Get Athena's theme out of here, God damn it.
Hey, don't worry. Oh yeah, hey,
Yeah.
you forgot to minus your barrier from the damage that you took.
Oh, minus my berry. By how much and
Two.
how I do?
Well, it's your barrier is just your magical armor stat. It's you get it from equipment and stuff. It's at the bottom of the equipment section. Total modifiers
Okay.
bar. And Ed, you subtract its Hey
I
Ed,
forgot about my beast thing.
your
Yeah, the,
witch thing?
What's up?
Heavenly dance art?
Yep.
What'd that do?
It gives you +1.
Use on an evasion check. Gives you +1 to the evasion check.
See you later, fuckers.
Goes from getting hit with all of that 25 to
No.
miss me with that.
It's like
How perfect.
the JoJo perfect dodge where I kind of just slide along the ground. It's like what we imagine Bad Beat to be.
Basically
Yeah.
what we imagine Bad Beat to be. Instead of getting hit with that, you didn't.
Bad beat.
Bad
And now
beat.
this music works.
Dun, 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 dun.
Anyways,
How many times have you listened to Athena's theme?
too many. I have a problem. It's really good. It just keeps showing up in shuffle. I think I'm trying to be told something by my phone.
It knows
I hate
what
that
you
that's
want.
I hate that that's a freaking 5-square melee attack.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
It is.
chunky.
Probably why it's so slow.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, it's armor and barrier. Anyway,
Oh no.
so, neither of you have timing end talents, so it's time for timing end to be over.
It's the part where I refill my spirit.
Yep. You also had to spend that one of the 3s that you had to use your
Yeah,
Heavenly
so I
Dance
only
art,
have
so.
the 1-3.
Yeah. So now you get to roll 3 of your dice back. You still have your full spirit pool, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
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 Eh?
That's
And
good.
and in one of these 3 squares, from freaking out of nowhere comes one of your allies.
Oh.
Monica, choose your starting place.
Guess you took a
Whoa.
wrong turn on the way to the arcade, got flipped up, turned upside down, and drove through a bush.
I mean, yeah, she's a foreigner. She doesn't know where she is.
What do you mean I have to drive on the other side of the road? Oh no, that's the police. I should leave.
You also probably saw the distortion as you were going in.
Yeah.
So it's
actually-
I can't pick the other black squares or what?
Actually, that one makes the least sense. So yeah, pick one of these 2 or one of those 2, because that's on a path,
Uh,
and that's in the middle of a bush.
Oh, you're here. Delightful. We could use some help.
Oh, you were under the turn order marker. Let me just move that.
Yeah, you were for me too. Let me. What is your initiative?
13.
Oh, all of you go before them. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. And which of you wants to go first of the 2 of you? since both of you are at 13.
I could go last.
Alright, well, that's how it is anyway, so... Okay. So, everyone has their spirit pool. It's timing start. Do any of you do anything on timing start?
I
got nothing.
Can I Shadowgate?
Oh my goodness, I only just now realized. All
What?
3 of you are Dark Hunter B
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
as your secondary thing.
Oh,
Yes. Dark Hunter looked really good for support stuff, and that's what I wanted
I'm
to do.
all without Dark Hunter, I guess.
Yup.
so did we all pick Dark Hunter in some form?
Yeah, we all did B as the
Yeah, we all did
secondary.
B.
Yeah,
I-
everyone
I
but
took-
Mist.
I took Dragon Carrier A because it was you get to be tank.
I'm an Elder Mage.
B is better about it, but yeah.
Elder Mage B as my sub because healing backup, and then I have Arc Slayer A B for dodge tank.
I like to imagine this emote summarizes how I evaded 25 damage.
Pretty good. So yeah, do any of you do the Shadow Gate?
Nah.
Can I can I do crystal transformation?
Do you have a 5?
I have 2 5s.
You can.
Yay!
What is crystal transformation? Tell us your special move as you're doing it.
Well, other than the other than the original anime girl transformation that I have, or just a magical devil girl transformation. I have been
yes,
a DT,
foreign devil.
and then I have a DT within that.
That's layers. All right.
Yeah,
Or Royal Guard.
yeah. And the crystal transformation, essentially, I just get an extra rank up for damage multiplier.
Oh, so basically what I.
Yeah. Well, we're both dark stalkers.
Oh. They have crystal
Well-
transformation. I have bestial.
Yeah. Crystal Transformation he gets from his class, and Bestial Transformation is the race that both of you have, but he doesn't have Bestial Transformation.
Yeah, I didn't take that one. I'm pretty sure I took Strength of Dark Stalkers and Wall Walk.
Mhm.
That's cool.
It'd be funny because Crystal Transformation actually has that little bit at the end of it that says it doesn't spend his start. So if he had a 5 and doubles, he could actually do both Crystal Transformation and Bestial Transformation in the same round.
That sounds like some beautiful min-max.
He would have 1 die left at the start of the first round, though, for the entirety of the first round. That's a dangerous game.
Just stay out of range. Just buff in the corner and then
That's a
ape.
dangerous game.
That is a very dangerous game when that salamander could hit the entire field.
Oh,
It's a motherfucking
Yep.
salamander. And
Yep.
and also remember, I showed up to this fight without max HP. I have 35 right now out of my 52.
oh. Don't worry. You only have slightly less than my max health. Of 45. Never mind. That's actually pretty alright.
So, Virgil's turn. Actually, wait. Tsukari kind of nods in the direction of shoot. I went to look at the name in the wrong location. Of Agnia. Another ally of yours.
You could
Yeah.
say that.
Lucky arrival, I guess.
Sorry, I
Halfway
took a
to it.
detour.
Well, regardless, your detour might just be what we need. A little
It looks
scarier
like
than
you-
we thought.
It looks like you might need more studying in your geography class, but your appearance is well appreciated.
So it's Virgil's turn now.
I'm going to dash in, and with a twirl of my body and the power of my zodiac bite, I'll hit both.
Oh yeah, you have a 2-square thing.
I have 2 square and multi-target.
Nice. So, are you going to use a talent for that or just a weapon attack?
Just a weapon attack because it looks like most of my talents are passive.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Well, what do I roll here? Accuracy?
Yeah, you would roll your accuracy. +7. That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey.
That's pretty good.
So I'm rolling 8.
8.
Yeah, I have a +1 to accurate. Sorry, 2d6 plus 8. That's a shit roll.
Yeah, but you can switch something out. So
Well,
why is it a +8 instead of a +7?
because I get a +1 from my spear. Well, my zodiac bite, but spear.
That's already calculated in.
Wait. Oh. My bad. 12.
Let's see. Does that actually hit both of them? It's that one. Yeah, it actually hits both of them.
Oh, okay.
But your multiplier is only a 4. You could make it a 6 instead. For example, your rank right now is 2, I believe, because of your bestial transformation. Well, you didn't mark it on your weapon, so it's probably just a 1, because all physical weapons are basically just rank 1 weapons.
Probably. Put that.
Magic ones can be other stuff, but generally you only have 1 rank on physical ones. So right now you're at rank 2, so it'd be 2 times 4 plus your PD. So that would only be 19 damage?
2 times
If
4. 12?
your PD is 11. It's right above your simple move.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... Yeah.
I mean, that's still
Technically-
38 damage in 1 turn. That's not bad.
Yeah. They reduce armor and stuff, but yeah.
I think I'll just stick to that.
Okay. You get to keep your 6s then,
Mm-hmm.
as that one reduces it by that much, and the other reduces it by that much. All right.
What is
That's,
the damage I left behind? Have I pierced their thick hides?
That was 9.
19 on both.
Yeah. You see that it was quite effective against the salamander. That was a giant chunk of it. It screeches out in pain. The maggot-looking thing, however, seemed hurt. It was definitely hurt by it, but it definitely not to the same regard. It looms over you. Agnia's turn.
Oh man. So of course we have our salamandery boy, which really didn't take that hit too well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I cast my favorite spell, Delete.
I'm trying to remember. So I only combat move is 6, so I can only really move 6 spaces.
You can. Do you have doubles?
What do you mean by double?
Dice
And
pool.
in your spirit pool,
Spirit pool.
do you have the same dice twice?
Oh, by double? Yeah, I do have doubles. Yeah, I could use
Shooting altar.
Yeah, I was thinking about whether to do that if I wasn't able to walk, and I'm definitely not. So yeah, sure. Let's shooting altar or salamander.
Yeah. Real quick. You get your timing prep first, and you can move one space forward with that, or one space closer, and still do the shooting altar.
Okay then. Well, let's get let's get here then.
Right. So
And-
then
And
You
just
can-
to make sure, looking at shooting altar, I see while reading this, also the user gains +1 physical rank at damage calculation.
Yep.
So
So if you use that, that'll put you at rank 3.
okay, just making sure I was reading that correctly. That okay. So now I would roll
Your accuracy.
Yeah. Would I have the +2 from tenacity?
No, that's the stat checks,
Okay,
not combat stats.
gotcha. Okay. 2d6 +7.
All right. What's the other die in your spirit pool that you haven't used yet?
A 5.
Never mind. I was gonna say you could switch it out, but that's a 5 is a very important die to what the hell is your class called? Dragon Carrier.
Carrier, yeah, it's very important. 5s mean everything.
5s are my cocaine.
Yeah, 5s are. 5s are a good number.
Yeah. And that's okay. So you hit. Pretty easy. That's 4 times 3, so 12, and then plus your 11, so that's 23 damage.
Yep.
The how do you describe your attack?
If it's of course like as I've always pictured the weapon, which is just a big comedic hammer. I always pictured it something similar to Elton's shooting, but except like instead it shoots like almost like a spiritual manifestation of the hammer that just ricochets off of whatever and then hits its target. Like just ricochets via magic.
Well, obviously the thing was not big brain enough to figure out what was going on after getting stabbed by claws.
Mhm.
Fangs? Claws, fangs, Ed?
I mean, it's red, so probably claws.
Bite.
I'd imagine. I mean, I call it the Zodiac bite, but it's kind of just like animal appendage kung fu of rat nails and buck rat teeth.
Regardless, it had a man that is now a rat in its face, and it took ouchies in a very big variety.
Yes.
Was not expecting a hammer to come in from literally out of nowhere like that.
Many scratches, many punctures.
It got smashed really hard by that. However, it is still alive.
Not enjoying life, is it?
It is not enjoying life at all. But don't worry, everything will soon be over. And that's its turn. Or that's your turn, I assume.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Aito. Matsuri?
Okay, I'm thinking of whether to take out this one. Oh, this one here or this one.
Try and pop your bones back into place.
I
You are
can't.
one of the only. Ooh, you can't heal right now?
Yeah, I don't have any steps.
What's your dice pool that you don't have steps?
1366.
Ouch.
Yeah. Yeah, so currently my only option is attacking, and I have a thing that may let me take out one of them. So what do you guys think?
Delete and start screaming.
No, I'm saying which one should I try to delete?
You have wind, right?
Yes, I do.
Well, not resistant. Go for it.
No, which one of them?
That's yes, lizard.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I move 4 spaces over here or 3 spaces with my combat move.
You cannot make a magical or ranged attack after a combat move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
I think you were 1 space up.
I can't attack from diagonals.
No, it counts the squares.
Okay.
So starting at, I'm pretty sure you were here and not here.
No, it was right here, I think.
You were right next to Monica.
Oh, okay.
I took notice of that because reason.
I see.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But your maximum range is 7, so you can't hit the salamander from here.
I see.
I told you should have moved.
Well, that was before combat started, and she's squishy, and I didn't realize that thing had a big range.
Uh-huh.
That's fair. Sometimes Kamigakari has really
Dumb
stuff
ranges
that
out
I'm
of
just
nowhere.
like, why?
Yeah. I didn't think it would be able to hit from that far, but anyway.
Yep.
I will move 1 with a simple move, and will instead go for this boy. And what I do is Grand Spell Invocation. And I will use that taking both my 6s and my 1. It is rank 4 and magical damage.
Grand Spell Invocation takes E66, not
E?
O66. Yeah, E is even.
Oh, even. Well, fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, isn't 0 an even number?
No.
But I don't have...
It's not actually.
How do you have 0 dice? How do you have 0 on a die? But,
See, it's if it lands on its corner.
Okay. Well, now I have to figure out something else to do.
Unfortunately, the only talent you can do is Sympathetic Wounds.
Oh yeah, that's 7 squares away.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I'll do that instead. I will take one of my... Well, no, I can't do Sympathetic Wounds either, because that's also an E.
6 is an even number.
Oh yeah!
The problem is it would take both of your 6s.
I don't get to do my Grand Spell Invocation. Okay.
I guess just hang out for it. I'll live.
If that's the case, I will take my combat move and just... Yeah.
As he gets farther away, gentlemen.
Later, guys, you can take care of this.
Grand Spell Invocation only has 7 squares of range as well.
Yeah, that's why I was planning on moving over to the side and then trying to cast on one of these.
Means you also can't do it next turn. Let me give you an alternative option.
Okay.
Something that I haven't had to think about in several months. Something called I don't even freaking remember what it's called. It's Spirit something. You take your entire turn to change one of the dice in your spirit pool to something else.
Oh, I will do that. How do I do that?
You just take your entire turn to do it.
Okay, I will do that.
All right.
That would have been helpful last turn.
Well, you wouldn't have gotten closer last turn.
Yeah. But yeah,
Playing a
I end
caster
my
seems
turn there.
weird.
It's weird when you have ranges. When you have combat zone as your range, it's a lot less weird.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about ranges because everything is my range. Everything's within my range.
As long as you have doubles.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
As long as I have doubles, you aren't safe.
It's a very weird system.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Indeed.
yeah. Do you change the 1 or the 3?
I will change the 1.
All right. I think you can change it to anything, or maybe you can only change it by 1. I'll look up the exact rules, but that's either way. That
I almost feel like you would have to re-roll it, but I don't know. It might just be
no, it's a definite thing, not a re-rolling it. Also, you'd still be here.
I change my...
When I-
Oh, right.
When I say it takes your entire turn, it takes everything.
Oh, okay. I will change my 1 to a 2.
That's good. And now it's Sukari's turn. She sighs and says, "Well, this is very inopportune. However, if it is as much of a mess as you make it to seem to be, at the very least, I'll clean it myself." She takes a step over here.
Oh.
And a dark figure appears behind her.
Oh, she has a stand.
Yes and no. She's not a summoner like Izana was, but this is her weapon.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, one of the magical weapons you can have is just basically a summon.
that's
Okay.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is she's a driver. A reference that no one else will get.
I understand this reference.
The way I explained it to group B was basically it looks like she has Anson's stand behind her.
Oh,
Oh.
sweet.
That's kind of cool.
That thing looks
Yeah.
rad. I like it.
Yeah, she puts her hand out in front of her and it raises both of its arms up into the air. In front of her hand outstretched appears the world. Just a straight up globe.
Oh.
And then on the sides on the outside rim of it appears the tick marks of a clock and 3 hands, one the hour, the minute, and the second hand. It shows the current time, and then the second hand stops. Her stand behind her fully outstretches its arms up, and then something weird happens. It like glitches out for a second.
Lag, but in real life.
Like it's the upper half of its body kind of glitches to the sideways infinitely and then readjusts automatically. She couldn't have seen that, but the eye that you can see of hers is wide all of a sudden, like she felt it.
Did she not understand her own power?
I mean, I think she does. It's just does that.
Alright.
the hands on the clock start going crazy. The second hand doesn't move, but the minute hand and the hour hand are going in opposite directions of each other, and they are spinning very fast.
Is this more time manipulation?
And around the salamander and the maggot thing also appear worlds with clocks. Their clocks are also going absolutely haywire. As something else strange happens.
Time wizard or something?
Yes, she is.
God damn it, Smooth, you and your time wizards.
I didn't
Yeah.
want to say it. Thank you, A.
That's why I was asking, is this the fucking time manipulation?
Yes, as she casts Kairos Disaster.
Oh,
Sounds cool.
what do?
And appears out of nowhere a giant warp in space around right next to this thing, which sucks up the tree and also the salamander.
Oh, bye.
Off they go.
And part of the maggot's face just kind of chunks off and goes into here as well.
Oh.
She is looking over at... Don't drag her. Use the arrow thing. She looks over at this and takes a step back. That's not normal.
Incredibly not normal.
Yeah, that's
And
that's
the worlds and clocks disappear.
Oh,
And that's the end of her attack.
I see.
Now it's the maggot thing's turn.
Oh boy.
It's very not happy at what just happened.
Friend go down.
Friend go down, for one thing. But two,
Wait,
it
we
didn't
just-
like part of its face getting torn off.
Wait, we just got a child Yoda into non-existence.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
I thought the other one was the
It-
child.
Yeah, it was the other one.
Okay.
The one that still has a face.
Or just say we don't know about salamander, to be honest.
I would also hope this woman didn't yeet a child into space because I just told her that might be people.
Yeah, but it was just said that that's not natural. So I think the world's falling apart.
No, not that. That the worm is people.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of a pilot episode, this is more of a pilot movie.
Kind of.
It's an OVA.
Yeah, basically.
Short for over.
Why? Every time.
OVA is short for ovulating.
Ova.
Every time I say OVA, you do it.
I really like that bit. Come on.
I know. Anyway.
So, it now realizes it is extremely outnumbered.
And outmatched. And out hammer gunned.
It, darn. If you were one space closer, it could have targeted you.
Thank God.
No, Is it smart enough? Is it smart enough? Ooh. Yeah, okay. You're safe. Unfortunately, another caster isn't.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
As it does its big up thing,
And
it stands up straight.
excellent
and
volley,
freaking-
Smooth.
Mm-hmm.
and goes and absolutely smashes her, knocking her knocking her down. I can't freaking 1 second. There we go. Roll20, I have some design notes. Things on the top of the screen, let me turn them anyway, please.
No, fuck you.
Just because it's at the top of the screen does not mean I do not want to turn it. Yeah, she takes an absolutely massive hit, so oh my.
She's not okay.
Uh-oh. Yeah, she is not okay. However, you do see her suit take several tears, and underneath is, in fact, a suit of armor. She is, remember, a god hunter.
Good.
That was a very heavy hit.
Good thing she can take it.
And that's its turn, because it couldn't move because it's in an engagement with you.
Haha. Punk.
It's a good thing you chose to be right next to this one instead of next to the salamander, because it would have basically just boop, boop, boop.
Hello, I'm here to munch.
Hello,
Yep.
I am big hungry. You die now.
And that's the end of its turn. So now at the... Ooh, okay. Shouldn't have done... Okay, so timing end.
Okay.
And then everyone gets their spirit pool back.
I get to change my 1 to a 2.
I get to right. Don't you have to re-roll whatever's missing, right?
Yeah.
So we have 3 missing, 3d6.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Look at all those steps.
I mean, hey man, that's a straight right there.
God, I wish that were
Freaking
me.
nice.
Dying over here. Spare steps.
Spare steps.
Spare.
Man.
So,
a good old-
Smooth?
Spare coochie. Yes.
So the way Spirit Burn works, it's 1d6 per dice you want to add?
Yes. Up to
Okay.
a maximum of 3 extra dice. For
I wanna do
technically,
something
there are
stupid.
two other things that count as spirit burn, but you guys have only used and needed physical transcendence.
Let's see how hard this blows up in my face.
Does anyone want to do anything with their timing start?
Oh, I don't see Shadowgate being very useful.
Yeah, I don't need it right now. Besides, I want to do the cool thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do Shadowgate, so
Let's do it.
Then during timing start, she does something.
Oh.
She puts her symbol thing on the ground underneath her, and it appears underneath all 3 of you as well.
Oh?
And she casts Hollow Zone from her other class that she has. For this turn, all of your physical attacks and magical attacks have range of her intellect times 2 instead of their normal ranges.
How big
Ooh.
she be?
8.
Ooh.
Range is 8.
Oh.
Sweet.
So if I don't move, do I get to attack twice?
No. No, they're 2 different kinds of things.
Okay.
One of them is timing prep, and the other is timing attack.
Okay. Am I cleared to go?
Yeah.
Alright, so that cost me 8 crest.
Oh, you're getting 2 extra dice.
I want to make sure this thing super dies. Because it kinda has a penchant for deleting. So it's the dice plus my accuracy? Right?
Yes. So 4d6 plus your accuracy.
Oh.
I mean, it's a good thing.
Wow.
You
It's
wanna
kind of
switch
good that
some
you
numbers
decided
there,
to do
buddy?
that, because, man, Yeah, if you just rolled it regularly, that would have been 11.
Hey, is there anything you want that's there that you want in your spirit pool?
Nah, I've got a pretty solid spirit pool, actually.
All right. Do you want to switch something out there for a bigger number so you can get a better multiplier? What do you have in your spirit pool?
2 3s, 2 6s.
Oof.
Yeah.
If you switched out like one of those 3s for a 6, then you would have a 6 multiplier instead, which would net you 6 extra damage.
Screw it. 3 3 3 6 is now my power.
All right. So that's your rank is 2 still, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 12 plus your 11.
What's up?
It's 12 plus your 11 from your PD, right?
Yes.
Okay. You take a very solid chunk out of this thing. It now is quite perturbed of the fact that part of its face is gone and you have pierced its very hard hide twice now.
Just bit right through that hide and taken a chunk out.
Mm-hmm. And that be your turn, so then it goes to Agnia.
You said our spellcaster or another spellcaster, blue haired, gave us a ability where we have our range for melee or ranged is
It's 8
is
squares
8,
now.
8 squares now. Okay, and with me he's within 7.
Yep.
Okay, let's hammer time.
Yep. You can just punch him from here.
That makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
Anime.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been 3 hours. We've done astonishingly few things in 3 hours.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. Yeah, that's the system. That hits.
We did spend a lot of time questioning this woman.
We're going to carry over to 3 sessions, aren't we?
Probably. Although, both you and them have deviated how I expected this fight to go. So, I'm not sure how the next one will go. Let's see here. That's a... Yeah, are you gonna keep that? Oh wait, no, your highest thing is a 5. So yeah, are you gonna keep that as what you?
It hits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was if it was a 2 instead of a 1, I probably would have swapped it, but nah, there's no need to swap that.
Hmm. Okay, so you're rank 2, and then times 5, and then plus your 11, so 21. Okay. That it was definitely not expecting to get hit with a hammer from all the way over there.
How I expect is that the hammer came in flying around like a DMC round trip. Just threw it and it just boomeranged back around.
Well, more correctly, since it's through her ability, you swing your hammer forward, and in its wake leaves a trail of space dust.
Oh.
Which is like an open tear in the air right now. Between you and it is just this giant thing that looks a lot like the tear in space that you guys saw earlier. Very abnormal things are happening.
So it's kind of like the Iron Golem Shockwave from Dark 1.
I can see that.
Play Dark Souls smooth.
It's been too long.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, ow, my
So,
I'm
and then there's that. So, it is now your turn. There's this giant chunk of space dust between you and it. But magic doesn't care about that.
Yeah. So I move one steppy over here, and then I do the cool thing, which is casting a grand spell invocation using
He's
my
doing
six,
the thing.
using my 6s and my 2.
Explosion.
Time for memes.
Oh yes. So it's my rank 4 magic and magical damage, which would be what for the rolls?
It would just be a conjure roll. You,
Oh, let's hope this doesn't.
since the only thing in your spirit pool after doing this is a 3, you can do that spirit burn thing if you wish.
I do not wish to.
You don't?
Would it
It
be
gets
good?
you. It gets you more chances to get a 6, and the higher your rank is, the more important your multiplier number is.
Sure, I will do that. I will burn my spirit.
How many dice? Just one?
Yeah, just one's fine.
Yeah.
So it'd be a 2d6 plus 7.
3d6 plus 7.
3d6 plus 7. And then
See?
Oh, a6.
Look at that. Instead of a 2, it's a 6.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then d6. Okay, so just -2.
Oh, you see? That's really good.
Yeah.
So, how does your grand spell invocation take form, since this is the big spell of the base book?
What it shall do, a very maroon-looking swirly portal appears above the head of the buggy boo, and down comes a stiletto heel shoe. First, it gives it a kick from the left side, a kick from the right, and then finally comes down upon its head, stomping the heel into its head.
Hi, Panetta.
Yeah. No, that was
Seriously.
very Theo.
We're pouring bayonets all over this thing.
There's a lot of bayonets spilling out from the magical portal shoe.
Well, you just did, what was that, 36 damage then?
Oh.
6 times 4 plus your MD, which that's just like it's just like 3 12s right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. As the final stomp down hits, the space dust right here smashes in with it, and you can see this thing just snaps out of existence.
Delete.
Absolutely deleted. Along with the space dust.
Sweet.
However, that does not mean that there are no more rips in space, as another one appears over here and immediately dissipates.
Oh no.
And this one's not going away. And that's over with the fight.
Yeah.
Still exist once the spirit barrier goes down?
Do you take down the spirit barrier? It's your spirit barrier, eh?
Oh yeah. I release the barrier.
And with that, that does go away. Oh shoot, I deleted that thing. I should have just moved to GM.
Whoops.
Well, I don't need that tree ever again, hopefully, anyway. So it's just literally gone forever now.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a child there. As, Kasisako gets onto her knees and looks over, she sees... Or actually, no, I think that one's a grown man. That one's a grown man.
Oh. Tragic.
He was not there when the barrier was still up because he was unawakened.
Ah.
And unawakened people do not appear in spirit barriers.
Good to know.
Normies.
That's why none of you saw all of the children lying on the ground when you beat up the dust balls.
Oh, so it's literally just the fucking Doctor Strange weird dimension.
Well,
Where I
I think
don't
the other
think
group
normal
compared it to that too, so I'm gonna go ahead and say yes.
Yeah, because I don't think normal people are supposed to show up in it.
Yep. She gets on her feet and looks over at the guy standing there. Then she looks over to where all of the stupid crap was happening. And then another tear in space just appears in this line here and goes away. She takes a step back from it. What was that?
What? Several things happened. Can you please be...
The tear in space, mainly. That's not a part of my powers.
Oh, I would have thought you would understand that, considering your work.
Excuse me?
Or, no, more
Yeah, it
phrasing
seemed like
that.
the power came from you.
Yeah, phrasing that more of her magic, not her work.
I don't exactly see how that would be related.
Well, like the gentleman here said, it did seem to come from you.
You could mention that the same thing happened when you broke her distortion.
That too.
Yes, that.
Do you mention that?
Yes,
Yes.
I do. Your distortion had a similar effect, actually.
It's not supposed to.
Well, regardless of your intent, it seems like there is some unexpected consequences of what you've been up.
Was it doing that before you took it down?
We're not exactly sure.
Fine. Taken responsibility for my actions up till now. So then, I suppose if it is my fault, I'll investigate it further as well.
That would be a good idea to do.
That would be nice and helpful.
Especially as you say you're an observer, it would be wise to also observe your own actions and what effect that they have.
And share notes, that would be appreciated as well.
Like what kind of notes are you looking for?
I mean, just generally anything, basically just a roundabout way of saying if you find anything, tell us.
Alright. I think you guys have earned info 7.
Oh.
She made the distortion that caused the outbreak of normal Mononoke. She looks at the dude just kind of laying there, and she had nothing to do with that. She has no clue where people being turned into Mononoke is happening, because that wasn't a part of what her distortion did.
See.
And that would end scene 8. You guys go to figure out what to do next.
I'm gonna go back
Well, what
to
should
where I
be
was
going on
supposed to
next
go.
is
The
our
arcade. Yeah, because Oda's over there.
I should be going back to what I was originally going to do, which was the arcade, before a little bit of support had to happen.
Well, congratulations, Mist. You can finally do your thing,
Brum, brum.
which is impromptu scene 9, because I don't exactly have a map for it.
Hmm.
You still there, Mist?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Are we
how do you
keep
how do
going?
you?
We're gonna end it here.
Hmm?
We really want us to still keep going?
I'm down. I still have like
I'm
another probably 30, 40 minutes in me.
Because I prefer to just end it now.
I mean, your scene's probably going to be short, at least, round it out.
Yeah, it doesn't even really have a map associated with it, so assuming it's more impromptu.
So it'll be not too long.
No, it's not.
And then we'll end it after arcade then.
Okay. Also, you guys can write down Kasisako as your what's it called? As
Contact.
your contact.
Kasisako?
I'm just gonna copy paste that name.
Yeah, same.
Oh hey,
Kasisako.
I got the spelling right. Sweet. Because weeb.
Mm-hmm. So, you come to the arcade that the one student mentioned, and you don't overtly see anything abnormal. How do you go about investigating?
Do a quick assess. Assess, excuse me.
That's more of directly looking
wait.
at.
I was thinking. Sorry, yet again,
Yeah.
getting my name. I was thinking of sense. Sorry.
Okay.
Assess and sense mixed up.
Yeah. Make that luck check, son. Do you want to switch one of those?
Yeah, I'll switch that one for a 6.
All right. Well, with that 11, you are able to see something out of place. It takes you a bit of searching, and you aren't sure really anything that's possibly weird about the arcade. It seems like no one's talking to people, and no one's reported anything weird happening here. However, you go back around to check the outside of the building, and for a split second, you see another rip in space appear. However, instead of being empty like all of the other ones have been so far, you see that another one of those dust clouds is now right at where the tear in space appeared and disappeared.
The one like the last one. This one's not as big as a threat.
And this is just a single one instead of a group of 5 like the other ones were.
That's not as bad. Still bad though.
And it is just floating there completely aimlessly.
I guess I should try to seal this thing.
All right.
What do I need to do if I were to seal it?
You mean defeat the thing?
Yeah.
You're a physical character, right? Or do physical damage.
Okay, I meant mend. Excuse me.
It's not a distortion.
What?
It's just a thing.
Dang.
It's just a Mononoke.
Okay. And it's just chilling?
Yeah.
They're just vibing.
Well, we know it seems like almost all of these are just people that have been consumed / taken over, so I'm going to attack this thing.
All right. Roll an accuracy. All right.
Not taking anything out or changing anything.
No, I'm doing this a little differently, so I'm not doing it like an actual attack roll. Yeah, that. Oh, did you put up a spirit barrier first? Missed.
I did not.
Okay. You're behind the building, so if it gets finished fast enough, that's fine, as long as you're not in sight. But yeah, you make a quick slash through it, and it dissipates, and then there's just a student kind of just standing there, shocked for a second, but his eyes look glazed over.
I'm gonna approach him and try to give him a little shake, make sure he's all there.
After a bit of shaking, he kind of goes, huh, huh?
Are you okay?
Buster Wolf.
Yeah.
Say Buster Wolf.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Trying to say it fast.
Oda-san?
I recognize this person?
Well, I mean, he's a student that goes to the same school as you, because...
Okay.
So you probably know who you are.
Yes, I saw you acting strange here behind this building. I wanted to make sure everything was okay.
Huh? Behind this building? What?
You're behind the arcade.
He looks over at the arcade, and he's looking around somewhat frantically. What? I was at the Hisashiro Parkland.
What were you doing? Or your memory goes black.
I was. He starts to he puts his hand on his chin and starts to think. I mean, I guess I wasn't at the Parkland yet. I was just walking to it, but I remember feeling a bit hazy. He checks his watch. That was 2 minutes ago.
This man traveled quite a distance. Oh my goodness.
Yes, he traveled quite a distance in 2 minutes. He was on his way to the Parkland, and before he got there, his consciousness goes out, and now he's over here, over here.
Sounds like someone doing space fuckery.
You did just notice that distortion, or distortion's not the right word. That rip in space.
Hmm. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary as you were walking to the Parkland?
Well, there've been a couple of flashes of light in the sky, but I assumed...
What you say?
Yeah, like they were there 1 second really quick and they were gone. Or maybe light's not the way of saying it. I don't know. It looked like something weird was happening in the corner of my eye, but when I went to look, it was good. And I assumed there were fireworks, but I couldn't hear them.
Sounds like the fire. Because didn't that show up for like a split second? Or the thing after the fire?
Probably just heat lightning. You'll be fine.
How'd I get over here, though, Oda-san?
Your watch is broken.
Are you sure the battery in your watch isn't dead?
Oh, okay.
Can I do something? Can I move my blade so quickly that his watch is actually broken?
Yes, you can. Make an agility check.
Okay.
Do the cool anime thing.
Alright, Rhino.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Nothing personnel watch.
Standard agility check.
Yeah.
That would
So
be
you'd add your cover bonus.
a 5. I'm going to replace that 2 with a 6 as well.
Ooh.
You do it.
I mean, I'd honestly give it to you with just the 11.
Okay.
Because you're a big anime and he is a regular person.
He's not.
And he's also very dazed right now.
Yeah, she quickly licks her thumb up, and then within a second, with a quick cut, she slices the watch just to break it.
Like, the anime goes back and does the big time slowdown thing so they can see what you did. And then it goes back and shows how fast it was in real time. And it was just a...
Like the black quill feather cut.
Basically.
Yeah.
Freaking... This guy got absolutely bamboozled. He is nowhere close to where he wanted to be. But
Look,
now he is at the arcade at least.
we need to keep. If the public knew about this kind of, there would be panic. We need to make sure this stuff doesn't happen.
You're right. Good job.
Smart brain.
Not powerful enough to know about these kind of things. He'd get himself in trouble if he knew.
It's true. That's why SpecProv keeps most of it under wraps, best they absolutely can, because most people would get themselves hurt if they knew.
Oh man, that little 8-year-old girl is fighting that demon. I need to go help her. Turns out she's actually just got god power, but he didn't know, and now he's got stabbed and dead.
Terrifying.
Oh no, it's a fucking dragon.
It's funny because one of the major NPCs is like 13.
Yeah, that's why I
and
was making that reference.
yeah, she's a really powerful mage. I think she's actually whatever. Anyway, yeah.
But once the watch has been cut, and he's sort of like, just when you get the time, just head on home and take some rest.
Okay.
She'll head out.
I will. Thank you, Osan. He does like a full bow, and
Go back.
then he starts. He rubs his head, turns around, and starts walking. He's like, "What the
Fuck is
I
going
need
on?
to get more sleep."
You need a new watch. Ah! Hate spider.
Did the spider come back?
Yes.
I thought you slapped him.
Got a brother. He's also
So
dead
now
now.
we know there be shit in the sky.
Yes, there's shit in the sky. It's awful funky.
And
Sorry, I hate
probably
bugs.
related to wormholes.
Yep. things have gotten messed up.
Indeed.
Shit ain't right in Nihongo.
Fear the space-time buttholes.
Congratulations, you guys caught up to Group B.
Wee!
Hooray!
Technically, you have a lead over them, I think.
Did they not get information 7?
I think they should have, but I forgot to give it to them because it was getting late.
Whoops.
Because that one went for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
not have been able to stay awake through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were very tired.
This will make it quite difficult going forward for this group.
Don't
Oh.
worry, Smooth. My sleep schedule's back to normal, where I wake up at like 10 and go to sleep at like 2.
That's still only like an hour away for me, or for that though.
Better than me nodding off at midnight, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you want to say before we call it? Words for us or the Peanut Gallery.
That is us.
And drugs,
No.
don't do school.
Either that or Lemon, or maybe Fanfic Guy is hiding out here in the chat.
Oh,
This fanfic
Mist.
guy.
Yeah, I miss Fanfic Guy.
Mist,
Fanfic
you can
Guy, come back.
you can write down that student as a bond.
Okay, what was his name?
Hisashiran student 21.
Taito Subarashi. That sounds anime.
I'm gonna call him generic student 21.
Rural rice field.
Nice.
Sudabaki,
His
right?
name is Naruhodo-kun.
Naruhodo.
I don't get.
That's Phoenix's Japanese name, and Naruhodo means that's right.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Naruhodo-kun has been added.
I'm definitely gonna forget that.
Just
Me too.
remember, it's right. It's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell is Naruhodo-kun? That's right.
You know
Didn't
my best
answer.
friend.
I see.
And that's all the answer you need.
Indeed. And as a and as a note for the end of this session, I want to say, remember everyone to check your handout goals.
Oh.
And your info stuff that you've gotten over time, and maybe you'll notice important names lying around.
I have 2 1s now.
Locate Kisa, the girl that we just met.
The only person who really needed her wasn't there.
Whoops. I mean, we'll probably
Bye.
mention something about it.
Well, that sucks.
How?
To be continued.
Bum, bum, bum.